out there, but it lives here now.
It's just a stuffed slurk. Don't worry
Just
about
once you feed it, you own it.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Yeah.
plushie,
showing
actually.
Yeah, I think
Plush
so.
slurk.
Yeah.
Must be a gem inside, right? Let's check.
Just keep hitting it.
Plushie filled with
Beanbag.
bolts.
Yeah.
Filling out little seeds or something.
Filled with rice.
Before we
yeah,
get to it, I just gotta. I'll be right back. I need to get a drink.
All right,
Okay.
Sheep, remind us of our ingress points back into the Godlights. I forget.
All right, you have
ways
a couple of options. The one you frequented before was using a small boat to enter a sea cavern. However, that was cut fairly short recently as some sort of very large creature decided that it doesn't want you to do that and smashed your boats to bits. The alternative used since then was, I believe, simply walking through the keep itself, descending a bit and using the teleporters to get down.
Yes.
There's also the possibility of using... where is it? There it is. No, that's too deep. Here? I can't find the level. There's another tunnel that leads you to, I believe, the third sub-basement.
Is that where the werewolf was? Where he
Yes.
tried to escape out of, that he used to hunt out of,
Yes.
I guess. Yeah.
However, using that would lead you quite a bit. It would be quite the detour, into the forest. It is certainly safer if you disregard the fact that the forest is actually fairly dangerous. Maybe not for you so much anymore if it's just wolves. But that doesn't mean that there aren't any dangers out there. And last but not least, you also discovered that there's a tunnel, presumably dug by the deceased purple worm in ages past, that ran right beneath the ruins of the thirsty alpaca. It's currently not a usable tunnel, but if you spend some extra effort actually clearing the rubble from the tavern completely, it could also be another entry point, and probably one of the safer ones.
You're saying we should rebuild the tavern on top of it and then use it as a secret tunnel?
Yeah.
Can most
Imagine
of
a tavern with a big hole in the middle leading to a dungeon.
Weird. Never heard of that before.
Oh no.
No.
Definitely not in a licensed product of some kind.
No.
We don't have licenses.
It's a completely original idea.
We call it
Promise, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Promise.
Call it the sleepy hole.
Yeah.
Not a yawning portal or anything.
I think for now we can just go through the. I'm trying to keep the train up here.
No,
we can go
stop.
probably through
The tired passage.
I am sickened. Can I remove the sickened?
Yes, you can remove everything.
Hey,
going to be second as
Everything.
well.
be gone. Yes. Boom, chicka,
that
wow,
kind of
wow. Everything's coming off tonight.
Velky desperately trying to keep this conversation on track.
I want to play. Okay,
it's
can we
hard.
go through the front door, Sheep? Shut up, Jonas.
No, but
2 seconds. Let me speak. Oh.
You can certainly head there. It is
let's see
the
what happens.
21st. It is the 21st of Rover, which is deep into fall at this point, or mid-fall. It is a fairly pleasant morning. Travel through the forest. You don't expect to be too dangerous as you head out.
However, before we do,
all right,
we should take stock of items and resources before we head back in there. Specifically, we know we're up against devils. Does everyone have things to do against a devil? So do we need to invest in things? Silver Sheen again, for example.
Well, devils are unholy creatures, and as such,
Yes.
shall
Feel the might
do to them as I do. I shall share with them Caden's welcome as he gives it to those creatures.
Sure. I mean, if available, I'll buy some silver sheen. Maybe 2. 26 gold pieces, so I'm sure we can spare
Silver
that.
Sheen is a level 2 consumable. You can easily get that.
Alright. I'll grab 2 of those. And I'll steal
In
it
fact,
from the
it
pot.
is alchemical, which
Mhm.
means you can purchase it from Megaloy for a discount
Hey,
Oh, sweet.
nice.
for
Megaloy.
5% less.
Where is discount?
Open inventory.
So
Is silver
11
sheen
gold.
made from silver, or does it mimic silver?
I think it's like a silver paste.
That does not help me.
It's fine. It's 11 gold for silver for 2.
Silver Sheen is. I mean, the description doesn't really explain it.
I think it's a silver
Maybe.
I
paste.
think it's.
It's a
Yeah,
silvery paste.
it sounds like a silvery paste, probably made from some sort of plant.
Oh,
Yeah.
and apparently it's
Because
called the
I
silver
like the
salve now.
idea. I like the idea somehow of alchemy sort of being used to bypass these natural anathemas.
Hmm.
It's not
Science.
silver, but it acts like it, you know?
Science have defeated you, devil.
Yeah. Your natural weakness to silver
Mhm.
has been abused and turned into some sort of sellable commodity.
Let's see here.
I imagine it to be like a spiky plant, like aloe vera, that you like squeeze into paste that only grows on like silver veins,
Uh-huh.
something cool like that.
I just thought they used like, you know, like seal blubber and like just ground up silver, just mix it together with some alcohol or something.
I
You're
thought
looking
somewhere
for-
some
if you-
alchemist had strapped down a devil and just began testing
I
what
mean,
sort of
yeah.
things they could make work, you know?
If you are looking for it, it's called silver salve now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Um,
So it's
I'm encumbered.
5.7 gold, right?
1 sec.
5.7 gold.
Stuff a scroll back in the bag.
Let's see. Party inventory. There's the stash.
Probably also one of the ingredients Megaloy tried for one of his drinks. It just. I mean, if he ever serves a devil, that's gonna end in trouble.
I mean, there are those people who
Yeah.
drink colloidal silver and they turn blue if they drink too much. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
What?
That's true.
It's crazy.
That does happen.
don't drink silver. It's not
Yeah.
not for drinking.
If you're gonna drink a metal, it's not the worst one, you know?
I
Copper would be much
suppose,
worse.
but maybe just
Lead is terrible.
yeah, don't drink lead.
Mercury is bad, you know?
I have this lead potion for you to drink. I don't know.
Silver turns you blue, so.
See here.
How much of a process would it be if we were to contact Armina's brother and try and get some weapons permanently silvered?
He can certainly do that. Contacting him, I mean, is trivial. You just walk over and hope he's at the smithy. Otherwise, you have to walk over and look for him in the tavern.
The bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like,
he can get that done. I'll look up the rules for you, but it would take a little while for sure. He basically can't silver a weapon. He would have to craft a new one from scratch.
Ah, gotcha.
A low
I
grade
believe, anyways.
7-4.
a low grade silver weapon is 40 gold.
Gotcha. Oh, it's not like I can add it retroactively to the cooperative blade then.
Forge you out of the gold at this point.
Maybe it can be forged into the cooperative blade somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a master smith after all, right?
Also,
I mean, he
kind of
could,
need to
but
let him
he's
know that that
not
wasn't
really
just
want to.
a bar brawl. Somebody did try to kill him.
Yeah.
So stay on your guard.
Got some the silver sheen / silver sound then. So that's
Mhm.
good. Let's see here. Everyone has a +1 striking weapon of some description, right?
Oh yeah, we handled
Yep.
that a long time ago.
Rapier.
Everyone has a +1 armor, maybe? Do we have those?
Yep. I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if everyone has a... do you? I have a +1 armor? I think I do.
you don't, you can use
I
the
do.
ghoul hide as +1.
Oh yeah, the
Still.
ghoul hide.
Wait, it's
No, I can't.
Yes.
It's far too heavy for me to use.
no, it's just +1. But if you put a resilient rune on it, increases the item bonus to saving throws against disease and paralysis as well.
Unfortunately, hide sucks. Caps my dex at like +2, so that's not gonna do me much.
Yeah, same.
Call me Dancer the Skin Taker.
I mean, yeah, I could be like a flayed one from Necro.
Yeah.
Well, we have basic gear then. So do we? Let's see. I have some unusual bracers on me that are unidentified.
We'll figure out what they do.
Guess I'll identify them if you can post it in chat.
I don't
I
exactly know.
can do that.
Alright. Well, I do have. What is the better skill for me? I need to check now. Yeah, Arcana is still master, so.
Yes, you identify them as Drover's band.
Ooh.
Where's
Huh?
hand?
What's that do?
Black leather wrist guard has a bright red gem on the side wrist. There's a domination in infernal swim inside the gem.
Ooh.
This become harsh and clipped when you have this magic invested. Once per day. Kill over a mindless creature within 30 feet. If the target is a mindless creature 30 level or lower, must enter DC 20 will save. If you are a devil, target uses now come 1 degree success worse. Alright.
But look at that gold value.
That is a gold value for sure. I mean, if we
Yeah,
sold
what?
some of these things here, could get a +2 rune.
Is that even in this town?
Do we
I
even
don't
have?
think so.
Yeah, does Otari have
I know.
+2 runes?
No, we'll have to send for it. But we can
That's
use the
true.
ranger
It
lady.
could be useful potentially, though a DC 20 isn't the hardest to make.
No.
So
No, but
who's
it's mostly
making it big?
for since it's incapacitation. You're probably gonna just find some random, lower level folk and try to let-
Maybe there's a cunning puzzle on the lower level. We need to control a mouse to, run a labyrinth or something.
bring
And
it
into
along.
all the
you never know.
traps.
Yes, exactly.
Investing's only an action, so we can always swap it around.
I wouldn't want to use it though.
Of course.
I will keep them for now then. But that +2 rune,
Yeah.
pretty juicy. Anything else weird I have? What was the limit of items in Otari, like alchemical items?
It is items up to level 4. If they're consumable, it'll be up to level 10.
Level 10, you say?
Yes, it is an adventurous town.
Hmm.
They know what adventurers need to function.
It's much more efficient to sell you things, on a subscription basis.
Lease these items.
Armor as service.
Yeah. Live service this town. Man, Balcor doesn't need to come out. It's ruined out here already. It's like
Abadar rubs his hands.
destroyed.
Well, I mean,
Invest
Abadar.
1,999 gold is best value. Got 40% extra.
Abadar coin.
Yeah, Abadar coin.
Not real coin.
No.
Work in the afterlife.
You cannot turn Abadar coin back into gold. Absolutely not.
Just think of what they'll be value in 20 years. You get in the ground floor.
Ababucks.
Oh, actually, I think Abadar would. To be fair to Abadar, I think he would actually despise that sort of thing. It doesn't sound like honest dealing.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't
That's
sound
not
like
legitimate commerce.
Abadar is against NFTs. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Abadar, good honest trade for coin.
What I'm looking for is if there's any poisons worth acquiring for me. I do have some recipes I could try to cook, but we don't really have the time to sit around waiting for it most of the time, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, isn't that always the thing?
It's an interesting cookbook for you, but also there's a small girl being tormented by horrors from beyond time and space. So take your time, I guess, or not.
The worst Doctor Who episode.
I'll look at it later, I suppose.
Yeah. Seems like we're ready to go and punch a devil in the teeth.
Let's do it.
Oh, actually, one thing, since we're up against devils. What's the price of a fire resist potion?
That's a good question. Potion of resistance. Can I find something? Yes. A level 6 lesser potion would be 45 gold for resistant 5. You could also get a moderate potion for resistance 10 for 180 gold pieces.
It's a bit
They
steep.
last 1 hour.
Steep on the extra one, but the minor one might not be the worst investment? Question mark.
And this game resistance is just like like DR, right?
Yeah, just a flat 5 off any fire damage they do.
Yeah.
I'll buy one of those for myself because I don't have that much HP, so any damage resist I can get is probably good.
Fair.
What was the item called, Chip? Was it fire resist potion or was it named something else?
Potion of resistance.
Potions of resistance. Very good. I assume a ring is way pricier. Resistance. 245. I mean, I'll buy the potion for now.
All right. Do you want to head out then?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
In that case, start traveling through the forest in the early morning. Although it's not really that early anymore. You're gonna have to wait for the sun to rise. At this point, it's like 8. Maybe a bit earlier. And as you approach the forest edge, heading into it some more. Fortunately, I don't have music for that. However, even as you are some distance away from Gauntlet, perhaps halfway there, you reckon, you hear noise, sound coming from that direction, roughly. A sort of rhythmic beating. It is not very regular. Every now and then, there's like almost like a drum beat echoing through the forest. Occasionally, some of the birds take offense and like flutter away. It is certainly not a sound you've heard before.
Oh, good. Does it sound like it's got a like a pace, a rhythm to it, like it's a march to war or something like that?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oof.
Amina doesn't really see it. It's certainly not music like you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a march. It's too intermittent for that.
Interesting.
We look in the direction of it. Is there any sight at all?
How close do you want to get?
Not off the road.
All right. Behind the tree line. So give me a perception check.
That's more like it.
Looking over at the keep, looking at the cracks and such, you do think that there's light coming from inside the keep. Not just like torchlight or a light source, but more of a flicker, almost colorful.
Want light. Alright.
It's not coming from the lighthouse itself, it's coming from the inside of the keep.
Does it seem to be like a single point or multiple points? Like, would I see if it's a single point, I would expect the windows to have like strafes of light. While if it's multiple points of light, I would expect like a more wide casting of light. coming
It
from
seems to be mostly a single point.
there. Okay. Seem to be stationary and moving.
Stationary. Although like flickering and a little bit.
Let's approach.
Yeah,
Yep.
speaking of lights, let me cast that.
Who knows what this could be?
So I can,
Oh, shit,
excuse
what do
me,
we
I
think?
can actually cast this 4 times now without breaking any one of them. So if everyone wants one, then let's go away.
Yeah, why
I
not?
would not say no. Thank you.
Drag it on yourself if you want it.
Cheers.
No worries.
We're shiny.
As you approach closer, you do once again hear the drum beat. This time picking up a bit, almost sounding more rhythmic. And on top of that, overshadowed a bit by the sheer volume of the drums, you do think you hear other instruments as well, sort of plinking along. Not playing a singular song, more like idly, stringing away at it.
Are they jamming?
Is it the band? Like, or are the instruments at least the same that we can hear, or are they different?
Hard to really tell from a distance, especially since, I mean, they used them a little bit, but your contest was mostly one of sheer force rather than musical composition.
It's true.
Well, we'll
Oh,
find
that's
out
pretty
what it
close
is when we get in there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
can't really do much from here. Unless we want to turn back. We're not turning back, so let's go.
All right.
Proceed with reckless abandon, the Otari way.
Yeah, it's adventuring.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I've already died once. What's another?
I gotta send it on a dare, so you know.
True. I did activate the scene, yes. You should be seeing it or loading it at least.
It's
I'm
loading.
loading something.
Light ruins.
There we go.
Yes, I see something.
Through the shadows.
Yes, I think I have an idea of where the light might be coming from. I hope I'm wrong.
It's a band playing a show up in the lighthouse.
I was thinking maybe the old chapel,
Oh,
Yeah.
think.
ghost musicians or something.
Yeah.
Horrible,
Ghost, they're my
horrible,
favorite band.
vile rituals being enacted.
As you approach the front of the keep here, you do hear voices, although they are muffled by the heavy wooden doors.
So they close those doors. They have actively sought privacy. Oh,
As
I will
always,
stealth
when passing
forward.
this.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I will stand back then. Let him go.
We know who's up here.
All right. Dancer creeps across the creaky bridge.
Yes.
You can practically see through the doors. They're so decrepit. Like they're not really closed, more like shoved in place. Really, at this point.
Sure.
And looking through the cracks, you do see familiar faces in the band Shadow Malice, having gathered around a campfire illuminated by dancing fairy lights as they idly strum away on their instruments, apparently arguing loudly with one another. Now that you're close enough, you can vaguely hear what they are all about. A almost screeching, high-pitched noise saying, "Man, Vox, we really gotta juice up your loot. It's not coming across in these open-air acoustics. It's terrible."
Yeah. They're out of the studio and trying to, do a concert. That's very different.
Live venue. Wow.
I mean,
After that, you hear two more loud drum beats, a different voice saying, "I'm not playing quieter for his sake. This is as loud as I will be.
yeah.
If I could play louder, I would."
And so she shakes his head. He had a friend who went to a bard college. This is exactly what you can expect. Artists.
Like 4 people trying to do a solo at once.
Yeah. The dancer shakes his head. It is more terrible and demonic than you could possibly imagine, Rogar. Well, I don't suppose there's any other vile presence in there that he can see.
Not that you can see. No.
All right. Dancer will then make the sound, or like make the okay sign to the people in the back.
Yeah.
And he will open the door.
Right. It's going to be less opening and more like shoving over.
Yeah, he pokes the door so it falls over.
Yeah. It's like plonk.
Yeah, crash.
The other one opens with it. Yeah, there's a moment of quiet as the band jumps up, basically combat ready, glaring towards you. But they do seem to relax as they see familiar faces on as well.
Ah, that's a smile's friendly. Ah, Shadow Malice. Fancy meeting you up here.
The red folk steps forward and says, "Oh, hey, fancy seeing you here. I suppose it makes sense. You're from here, aren't you?"
Yeah, we live down the swamp that way. He sort of points towards Otari.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, we saw there was a town there. It's going to be our next target.
Oh, yeah.
You see,
Wait, target. Hang on.
I mean, yeah, there's going to be places where there's the ABCs. Alcohol, brawls, and crowds.
Right. He nods. Well, was gonna recommend the Rowdy Rockfish, but I don't think she would appreciate that, honestly. So maybe the Crook's Nook is where you would like to go.
That seems.
Oh, listen, we're going to roll in there, and whatever catches our fancy, we're going to stay there. Don't you worry.
Nods. Well, I hope we'll be able to catch you performing then. We're going downstairs to do, take care of some business. But if you're going to be around for a while, I'll be happy to come to a show at least.
Oh, don't you worry. As long as you stay in the same town, you're going to hear us.
Nods. Oh, poor Otari. It's the small country village where the fucking Metallica band rolls in.
They're an adventurer town. They've had worse.
Yep.
Maybe.
Barbarian bard middle class stuff.
Oops, all Oops, all Bard's party rolled through. We weren't ready. Ah.
Well, tell you what, the town is very welcoming of outsiders. As long as you don't kill anyone, you should be fine.
The red folk appears to ponder as if that is a huge downer.
Yeah, you can kill it on the stage, but not the crowd. You know, if you know what I'm saying.
You're accustomed to strange surfaces. But I suppose we don't really have an option. We wanted to go back down Darklands, traveled out through the tunnels. I mean, the acoustics are so much better there. But that's not an option.
Why is that?
That's a good point, actually. Why are you up here?
Well, because after your affair, the Heaven sort of lost its audience.
Oh,
There's not much point for us staying there. Besides, there was no chance of new people coming there either. The way to the Darklands is blocked by some sort of devil shenanigans. Apparently, the devil who runs the level below decided that it doesn't want its level to be a thoroughfare and decided to block off everything.
Well,
notes.
perhaps we can take care of that as well.
We're gonna have some talk with the devil. Do you know this devil, perchance? Can you tell us anything about it?
I can tell you exactly nothing. We went through there, they looked at us funny, we looked at them funny back. There was some press exchanged, and then we moved up to see, the crowd, the people. Vishari and Lelizangs, they were quick enough. They managed to get down there, but we had to pack our stuff and fight a bit about where we want to go, and then we...
Sounds and nods. Oh, so the tavern
Sounds
is
like a
completely
mess.
abandoned.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, all the Morlocks had no reason to stay anymore after you killed all the worms. Without an audience, we had no reason to stay, and with nobody there, Vishari and Lelizangs had no reason to stay there, so... sort of shrugs.
Nods. Oh, maybe I should pick through that place a little bit. Maybe they forgot something.
Nah, I wouldn't bother. They took everything. We checked.
I never got in the back room there. That's unfortunate. Well,
It's just where they kept their meat. Don't worry about it.
Dancer frowns slightly, thinking about the meat. Luckily, we didn't have any of the stew, as I recall.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll head down then. I'm sure you'll find your way to the town.
Oh yeah, it's hard to miss. I mean, there's a road and everything.
Yes, well, do be careful.
Yeah, Dancer points. Oh yes, meet Torfin. He's changed up.
Sort of
That's
glances
one way
over.
of putting it.
I figured your dwarf died and you just took a plan. Fine. You don't need to explain yourselves.
Well, half of that is true.
It's factually accurate.
Well,
All right.
I
well,
suppose you be careful too. You make for a good party. It would be a shame that if the world lost you, there would be less fun.
Aw.
She nods sagely.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Good luck in Atari.
Yeah. I'm sorry for making your lives a little bit more difficult, but on the other hand, those guys were dicks, so you understand.
Worth noting on the way up here, most of the upper level seemed pretty abandoned, but there was a glowy thing chasing us and honestly being very disapproving of everything in general. It's very weird.
A glowy thing on an upper level?
Yeah, not sure what it was about. Didn't seem to bother attacking us.
well, maybe we'll check it out.
Whereabouts did you see? Which level did you see it on?
With all the books.
Oh,
All the books.
the library
Okay.
area.
Yeah.
Didn't follow us any higher, though.
Well, thank you for telling us. That's well. Should we go plunder and investigate?
Yes, we have some devils to negotiate with.
Mm. Quite.
Why not?
Would like to swing by the library, though.
We'll pass down on the way.
Sure, I suppose we can stop by.
I mean, it
What-
might be the case where we won't be able to just walk by. So we'll see.
Once we've sort of passed the band, being like, don't think it could be Atari, could it? I mean, it certainly sounds like what he was doing before, but he's, I mean, last we checked, had his soul captured.
Yeah, seems unlikely he got
Certainly.
loose.
Yeah, but that description certainly matches the little floating light spirit that we saw. Maybe somebody else.
We certainly left a lot of ghosts down here. Maybe we forgot to let one permanently to rest.
Well, either way, I'd be very curious on getting an answer to that.
Let's go.
All right. You want to head down. And
the
heading
Yes.
down, you can through staircases. Probably taking one of the teleporters that honestly I have no overview over, but I'm sure there's a convenient one. There is, in fact. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay. I shall put you there if you want to swing by the library, as you said.
Swing by the library.
One second. I'm just going to pause it. No, that's not good. Oh, that's better. All right. Through the purple light, the slight sickening lurch as you're teleported. But you arrive safely, and Toffen is fairly certain that this is exactly where you meant to go.
Yeah.
Into the little secret chamber behind the library. The door still left open from the last time you were here. And no beam of sickening light floating in the middle of the circular room anymore, so that's good.
It's a start.
Well, I'll
Okay.
waddle in.
Mm-hmm.
Though to your north, it is only barely visible. Let me make it more visible for you. I didn't quite get the effect right. How about... No? That's a bit better.
Oh.
Oop.
Ominous glow.
To your north, an ominous glow indeed. Hovering about 20 feet up, almost under the ceiling. It's unclear from this distance to really see what it is. But you do hear a voice emanating from it, almost a mumble, a sort of stream of consciousness thing almost. Certainly has that feel to it. A voice that actually Dancer understands, as it is whispering an echo.
Mm-hmm.
It is quiet and still some distance away, but I think you can make the gist out the gist of it. It seems to be almost like a complaining about the abandonment, about the lack of progress, about the sadness of that nothing gets done anymore.
Uh-huh. It just looks at the others. It's complaining. It's complaining that it's abandoned and nothing works and everything is empty, I think.
Well, I would be complaining about the opposite. So, seems like we don't share that much of a mind.
No.
Whatever this is, can you make out anything? Squints at the light.
Peers at it.
Nobody wants to work anymore.
These
Give me
these
a
damn Zoomers.
should give me a perception check.
Said they wanted to be an influencer. What is that even? I will patiently observe. That didn't do much.
No, you're not certain.
Well, I
Shrugs.
mean,
Can't see. Sorry. It's too
step a bit closer.
diffuse.
Yeah, the light, as you're sort of not as you're approaching, but rather coincidentally as you're approaching, zooms to the north, hovering near another row of books, sort of floating down, looking at the bodies of the ghouls.
Rogo wants to call it out. So let's say, you ahead.
As you call out, the light immediately winks out. But in its place, you still see almost a sort of wavering, almost a quivering of the air. And while you don't see anything, you feel it rotate towards you. It is not a shape; it's more like a sphere. And you think you can vaguely make out the shape of a skull, invisible, making the air around it quiver in its shape.
Like enormous wisp.
It's a fairly sizable wisp. As far as wisps go, most of its light seems to just be its light, really, with its actual form being smaller. Perhaps the light, however, a show of its innate power. So it rotates towards you in general, and with a voice that is much, much easier to understand, with an ethereal quality to it, somewhat reminiscent of another creature you fought in the levels below. As it says, you must be the reason why things are so quiet up here. She likes her quiet, the lady. However, it means that her servant can get nothing done. And I had to come up here to find out why. Inept servants, all dead, none of them telling anyone that there's a danger afoot. But I see you. I see what you have stolen from her. I shall give you an opportunity to return it. Perhaps you can simply leave this place, never to return. Torfin feels his backpack quiver ever so slightly.
Hmm. Could you perhaps enlighten me as to what we have stolen?
The shape in the air almost intensifies, as if there is an anger just boiling the air around this creature. You steal her holy texts, the proof of her touching this world, these rare occasions written down in holy words, and pretend you don't know?
We have
Ah,
stolen a lot of things, so just needed to
no, I
be
do
more
recall.
specific.
It's just I have many, many texts upon me. He will put down his backpack, and he'll take out the Whispering Reed. I assume that's quivering. I assume that's what he means.
Yeah, it seems to almost respond in a sense, maybe a kinship, vague as it is, presumably because it is, a very, very holy/unholy book in the presence of the equivalent of a cleric, perhaps.
Yeah.
As
Pretty big book.
the air calms ever so slightly. Yes, leave it here with the rest. Shall remain here, forgotten, as it should be.
Why would you want the word forgotten?
Because it is the end we crave, the nothingness. What is being forgotten than to be complete?
It would seem to me that this knowledge would hasten the end. Is that not what you want?
We do not need to hasten it. It is inevitable, desirable, perhaps, but we need not be greedy.
Well, if
Like-
the end is what you desire, then we will be bringers of great joy to this place.
Damn. You tell him,
Closer.
Roger.
Let me help you.
Yeah.
this place.
I bring
Well.
peace.
Stability.
It's a small moment of quiet before the voice goes. You bring end only in your narrow view of existence. You slay a creature, where does it go? There's more. Plenty, plenty more. If you perish, where do you think you will go? Will you disappear? No, you will not. You cannot bring true empty death.
Well, that may be so, but I will I will send you to the maelstrom and let Veresma sort the rest.
You lose track of the shape in the air, as if it was never there to begin with.
Alright.
I shall give the same offer to anything that dwells within this place. He sort of goes out.
Gonna just in case. I'm gonna take out the wand of see invisibility, or I guess see the unseen, as it's now called. I'm gonna cast it on myself. Just in case. So yeah, the spell is different. I don't have to get the updated one, but I pasted it.
So it certainly seems relevant.
That one. It's a little bit of a different description.
All right. You take up the wand, cast the spell, and what you see is the following. Hovering 30 feet above, having crept closer, a sizable will-o-wisp with her aura, her light turned off. However, her intent will become very clear very quickly as we will enter initiative.
Yeah.
As perhaps expected.
I see you.
I am Roga too.
Really holding a book in my hand.
Improved, modified,
Boogaloo.
glorious.
I have found absolution in cold metal.
I am sanctified.
I am now the keg.
Yeah, rolling down the street.
I hate will-o-wisps. Yay.
Good thing about
You
being
are
cleric
in
is I don't
the-
really have to hit it. It's said to be around me, and I can do things.
You are sadly in the wrong adventure, Viking.
I know. No.
After the devil place, it's like the will-o-wisp place.
Yeah. Oh, great.
600 of them in one big area.
Just all I can do is shoot it. Magic doesn't work on it.
Hmm.
Annoying.
As she will very briefly glow with sudden energy, as she will cast a spell, which will be this one.
All right.
Divine Wrath, suddenly glowing with an almost lack of light. The shooting
Assuming
a
that reveals her to the rest of us.
it does not. No.
Oh. Oh, good.
You do know that she's probably in that square, but she is still invisible.
But not to me.
Not to you. It's true. But yeah, give me fortitude saves.
All right. I'm gonna use my Leshy superstition as a reaction. My clan dagger actually has a lucky spirit in it. And give me +1 against the save. Why not? Well,
Ancient blood.
starting strong.
I didn't even click the thing,
Sick.
so I don't know the DC.
Yeah, I should probably reroll that. Yeah.
Well, it would have been a failure because Rena got a failure.
Yes, those are all failures. No crit failures. You take 19 points of apparently untyped damage
Oh, my.
as you hear the words echo. How dare you mock my faith?
I believe it is spirit damage, and that is the old version of the spell.
That could be the case.
Because I have it too.
I'm not going to pretend I know which spell of all these NPCs to update.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm physically capable of that.
Yeah, I
if you're
think
failed,
this
you're
could be a
also
mess.
sickened 1.
Yeah, I added it.
And then she's going to move.
Stinking evil.
Cover your nose, boo.
Torfin, of course, still spots her, but the rest of you, she didn't hide.
Muffin, you're lacking from initiative for me.
Yeah,
Yep.
me too.
It's true.
I didn't roll it because I forgot that to do that. So let me do that. I
would
wouldn't
explain
have
it.
rolled higher than her anyways. It's fine. God, my HP so low.
Okay, she is considered hidden, so you know she's in that square probably, but it'll be difficult to target her. She is also 30 feet up. Amina.
I don't even know what to do. She's 30 feet up. I guess I'll start by oh, my basic action macros. Oh no, they're just over here. I guess I'll try the seek action first.
Sure.
See if I can spot some weird spatial disturbance.
You do not know.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'll just wander forward, sort of. If I can get directions from.
Yeah, you know she's in this square.
Yeah. I think I'll just do this and raise.
Actually,
the shield.
I'm gonna mark her as hidden and not as invisible.
Yeah. Wait. No. Sorry. Only 25. And then last action will be to raise a shield. That's me.
Roga.
Alright, well, I will raise up my mug and call on Caden's power to perform a heal using my divine font. Has 3 actions, meaning it's a 30-foot emanation from me. So everyone within 30 feet. I will make it holy using my divine castigation feat, so that it does damage to any unholy creatures or undead, as usual.
Nice.
And
It's
heals.
worth noting. It's worth noting. Will-o-wisps are not undead. They are
What about the
aberrations.
unholy?
Okay.
Yes, creatures with the unholy trait, for example, fiends or other things that are quote-unquote evil. I suppose the adventure wasn't written at the time, so I don't know what that would exactly
Yeah,
be.
I would. This is I think to be understood in the new sanctified terms, and I think this creature would count as unholy because she is
As a cleric,
actively a
you are
clerical
unholy
creature.
or holy.
Yeah, a clerical creature deep in faith, like attacking us with divine
What do I
wrath.
know?
That seems like she is an unholy cleric spirit, to me at least.
Mm,
Unholy basically means anything that isn't your faith.
Yeah, you're sanctified to fight
in the
for
new
your
rules.
faith, and if you're
Yeah.
evil, you're unholy. Rogar is sanctified to fight for his faith, so he is holy.
yeah, that makes sense to me. Will-o-wisps, in essence, I believe, were evil creatures, but they were definitely not ghosts. And they are like physical aberrations. They look like ghosts, but they're not. But for the purposes of counting as unholy, a cleric of Nimbeloth, I agree, should.
Yeah. But it's worth knowing they're also immune to spells, so that wouldn't matter anyway.
True. That is a good point.
Yeah.
Mm.
Broken. I need magic.
Pretty good trait to be just immune to spells.
Well,
Yeah.
there's specific ones that work, but only like 5 of them. So
Yeah, I would take that. I'd be like, yeah, sure.
So all of you guys heal.
Hooray.
great.
But my
Lovely.
enemy, or the enemies of Caden, as it was, don't. They get hurt instead.
Castigated.
Which is much nicer than it used to be, because there's like such a narrow band before.
Yeah.
It's like everyone he doesn't like. Just have a bad time.
He can't like Nimbeloth that much.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you see your holy energy wash over where she is, and for a brief moment she's illuminated. However, the energy that tries to burn her seems to do nothing to her.
That's it though. It's
that was
3 actions to do.
Okay. Dancer.
Alright. Let's see here. So we'll move up. Darting over. Into here. I have my sling that I can spin for a 30-foot cone. Would that hit her square up there?
Yes, it would.
That's ridiculous.
Alright.
I love it.
Spinning up the quarter wheel sling, he lets it snap in a thunder clash, like up there, sending out a shockwave of sound. The creature must do a basic fortitude save, which I will assume it will succeed, but you know.
Basic fortitude save.
That
20.
is just a success, unfortunately. But we'll take then half of these lovely 18 thunder damage.
All right.
Kablamo!
Okay, it is not it is magical damage, but it's not a spell. Is it a spell?
No.
Nah,
it is an
I don't think so.
interact.
They're immune to spells, not magic weapons or magic damage. It's spells
Yeah.
specifically. So
All right, the sonic damage.
That's right.
Making a waver a bit.
Yep. I'm done.
All right. Okay, my add-on is reminding me to hand out the hero point. Dancer, for this conflict, good versus evil or holy versus unholy, get a. Actually, sorry, I said dancer. I mean Roger.
What?
But
I'm sorry.
Rules lawyering.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. I
yeah.
was having a philosophical
No.
discussion. Excuse me.
No,
Wow.
I gotta give the cleric a hero point for this battle.
Mhm.
Dancer's eyes narrow as he looks back towards Rogar.
He's been spurned by God.
Betraying.
It's Rogar's fault.
Dolphin.
Okay, well, God, for this book is supposed to be used against their foes, and yet has nothing against will-o-wisp because they're not undead or incorporeal, or both. So I'm gonna dump this book on the floor. I'm gonna drop it because I can't use it. So
Fuck this
drop on the
book,
floor.
taking me.
Dumb book.
Which also means I shouldn't be weighed down by it, but I still am for some reason. Maybe this will do it instead. Sure. Gosh. Yeah, I will cast. I am sickened. She's hidden. Alright, I'll cast Short Strike. I can ignore flat checks for hidden. And then I'll shoot her. No need to roll.
So you see invisibility doesn't negate her invisibility.
Negates her invisibility, but she's hidden because she didn't move, right? So,
Yeah.
right? Or something like that.
Let me see invisibility.
Well, regardless, it makes her concealed to me. So I still.
They're
still
concealed, yes.
yeah, but True Strike or Short Strike ignores it anyway. So I'll just roll. Well, ignore that because I don't need to do that because I cast Short Strike. So.
Yep.
Damage.
Well, if he certainly hits.
Yeah, let's do bow damage of like 2. Yeah, let's go.
Hooray! That's pretty good on 2d6.
Well, the arrow does hit her substance, and actually, I mean, it leaves a mark in her health bar.
All right. I'm done. It's all me.
The vague floating shape grimaces before. Who does she like the least? Probably Roga, actually. Oh yeah, okay. Before she will she move? It's 30 feet. Gonna flit over this way. And then cast a spell on Roga.
Oh no.
Invading his mind, trying to make him doubt his own faith.
No.
Causing a crisis of faith. Give me a will
Thought
save.
about preparing that one, but you know.
Oh, Rogak, surely you cannot have a crisis of faith in Caden. Ridiculous. Oh, of course not.
No.
Impossible.
The mug
Nice.
foams in fury.
How dare you? You are unaffected. You are unwavering.
Hmm.
The
Amina.
feeble attempts at this
Seems
creature.
Belief.
Gotta love when the dice like to play along.
Yes.
Man.
I don't know what to fucking do. I've got nothing in my kit against this. This is I don't know if I've ever been this stumped.
You have a bow?
Cute.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try and do I know? No, I haven't been pointed the exact square. I guess I'll draw a bow.
She is considered hidden, so you know the square, but there's a DC 11 flat check.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try and shoot.
I mean, as a fighter, if you hit, you're gonna do some damage. So
Yeah.
might as well.
Oh, on the wrong one. Draw.
Yeah, you can also attempt to seek to, I believe, only make her concealed or observed, or one of the two.
Lower it down one step to make
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
think-
crit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she becomes concealed instead.
I do have a spell that lets you ignore that, but it's a spell, so I can't use it.
I'll try. I'll draw, seek, and then shoot. There we go.
That is a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
That's 2 steps, right?
Oh me.
Let's see, crit success. Any undetected or hidden creatures become observed by you.
Yay.
Shoot!
The anime zoom in to the eyes.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Adjust your
Squints of
glasses.
Power. Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, it does go from hidden to observed. It doesn't go concealed.
Right.
Nice.
Get
or
it.
physique.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Math.
no penalty.
Light disturbances, difference in angles, math equations hover behind your head.
The perfect draw.
However, you know
hidden.
where to shoot, but you don't manage to actually shoot that way.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's why I should have practiced archery instead of math.
Shoot again.
Yeah,
can't.
I can't.
Oh no!
Wait, it said that I'm hidden to the to the
Yeah,
attack,
it doesn't.
or that
It doesn't.
It hasn't.
Yeah,
fully revealed
don't worry about it. Don't worry
Just
about it.
ignore it. It's fine.
All right, 23 is a miss. Yikes. All right, fuck me, I guess. That's me.
Roga.
Well, spells don't work. So. I suppose I could take a moment to vomit, yeah?
Good.
Yeah.
You can attempt
Didn't
another
know this.
save.
Second.
I do have
know the
from the last
DC.
time I recall knowledge. I have written down in my recall knowledge book. Fairy fire, glitter dust, magic missile, and maze bypass immunity. You
No,
have those?
I got none of that. None of those on my spell list.
Yep.
If I could get mace, I would have mace, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just gonna try this again. Is that good enough?
That is exactly a success.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, so a little bit of spirit goop. Ugh. That's thoroughly unpleasant. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? No spells, huh? Well, I mean, no one's hurt. So I really don't know much about what to do against this thing, but I can at least make it easier for someone else to do something useful. So I will touch the prayer beads and cast from them bless. How do I cast using them? Oh, well, I'll just drag a bless spell onto myself. Since I don't have one. So, when I cast the spell from the item, what spell level does it use?
Which item?
The prayer beads.
That's a question, isn't it? I think just the base level, unless it says otherwise.
All right. Where's the damn thing? Oops. What is there? Do I get this thing up again? Spell browser? No. I don't remember.
I don't really know either. But you just want bless?
Yeah. I don't have it on my list. I don't remember how to get the thing up so I can look at spells.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
never
just give you the aura. There,
Yeah.
I just gave you the bless aura.
Okay, it's colossal though.
How big is it supposed to be?
Well,
10
the bless has
feet.
changed. It now starts bigger.
Starts at 10
Oh.
feet.
oh, well,
Starts at 10.
good. Well, that's fantastic.
If
then.
you
Good.
if you maintain it, it increases to 20, I believe, or
20.
15.
Yeah, it starts at a 15-foot emanation, so this big is how it starts these
Alright,
days.
well.
That's much better then. Good. I'm happy
Yeah,
with
much
that. So,
That's
bless.
a big improvement.
Boom.
Yeah.
Vomit a little bit, cast bless. That's it. Have some of that, people.
Nice.
+1 to hit.
Automatically placed. Because of the aura.
That is
Alright,
practical.
well, I will move here. Yes, here. Can I be here and lean around the corner to seek it, or do I need to stand?
You can be there.
Then
To actually benefit from the cover, you will have to take cover, but you can exist there.
I will exist here. I will attempt to seek the will-o-wisp.
Right, give me a perception check.
I thought take cover increases it. Not, or do you have to do it to get it all?
True, yeah. Take cover increases it, but you still have cover. 23, no, it's not enough.
And really... if I observe it and it moves, is it still observed, or do I need to do this every round?
That's a good question. I believe it stays observed
Until it hides?
until it actively hides, yeah.
And I must attempt again. Come on.
No,
Average
not
roll.
enough.
Alright. Can't do anything. Can't see it.
Dolphin.
Well, let's pull out a scroll of True Strike from my bag. Wait, no, because yeah, pull out a scroll and I'll use it. What?
I think because you had it targeted.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I'll put this on myself. And I'll shoot her again. Ignore all those wacky penalties. And I get 2 rolls. That's a miss.
That is a miss.
That's a 9. I don't know how I can do better than that, but you know what? I'll use a hero point on that. Why not? I can't.
No, you can't. It already has a fortune.
It's already a
effect.
fortune effect. Yeah, never mind. I'm done.
All right. The creature, barely visible, making the air on its shimmer, will turn to Dolphin. Cast a spell.
Oh no.
It's going to be very annoying. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh.
At
Alright,
least it's
let's use
honest.
superstition again. Yes.
That is a failure.
Hold on.
It would have been a crit failure.
Blinded permanently. What does that mean, though? Can that be removed?
Yes, it is still a magical debuff. It's just unlimited duration. But right now it's saying it's it's an incapacitation effect. So it's not a crit fail. It's just a failure in this case.
I would reroll it, but I rolled into a 1 yesterday.
Surely that won't happen again.
I mean,
I'm blind for
1 minute.
turn? 1 minute. All right.
oof.
Man, they really wrote this to be
Harsh.
annoying.
Yeah.
And then that is 2 actions. And then she will suck on your magic. She will.
That's one way of putting it.
She will feed on your magic. Give me a will save.
Does she need to be closer?
No.
Wow.
Is this me?
Yes.
Okay. No.
Although she is 30 feet up. Disregard. Yes, she has to be closer. She's gonna move close. Actually, she can't really.
Roll a 14. That's still failed. Jesus. All right.
She can go down a little bit. She just needs to not get hit by those fighter types over there. Hover over there. Amina.
Okay, we'll move forward. And I can still see her, yeah?
She is hidden to you.
Okay. Well.
Oh, actually, wait. You seeked her.
Yeah, I
Yes.
crit. Yeah. Let's take a shot. Come on.
That is a miss.
Why is it rolling twice? What's going on here?
It's
Second
rolling
roll is for
twice.
the-
One for the flat check.
Yeah.
Oh, one for the flat check. I see. Gotcha. All right. I guess I'll just shoot again with Matt. Oh,
That's a critical miss.
wonderful.
She's a
Cool.
very small target that you can sort of make out, but even then, it's like trying to hit a tennis ball with
Yeah.
questionable archery skills. Although I guess you are an expert, you're just slowed down by the heavy armor. Roga. Malachi?
You muted, Malachi?
Was muted, yes. But this Tina's talking downstairs. So. But I was saying, I don't really know what to do about the blindness. I don't really have Dispel Magic as an option. I have blindness myself too, but it wouldn't work against this thing. I guess I just want to do some more buffs on people. So I figure at this point, probably Armina has the best chance to hit it.
Yep.
Do we agree? Yeah. So
Blind again. I don't know what that even does to me.
let's cast a spell on Armina. So you'll reach out. He's right next to him. Just pat his shoulder. Have some of that.
Thank you.
Bit of heroism.
Well,
That's a little +1. And then I will increase the range on Bless. Let's see if I can figure out how to. Oh, there we go. Just click it. Good.
It's now 25.
It's massive. That's it.
Oh yeah, increases by 10. That is much better spell these days. Dancer.
I'll attempt to seek it again. $32.
Yes. Finally know what to look for.
Yes. In that case, I will shoot it with my sling. Actually, I will attempt to hide from it. I can shoot
Okay.
from stealth.
That makes sense.
Stealth. Or? Can. 30.
Thanks to the cover you have, which also gives you a +2 to your stealth, that is enough.
Hey. Then she's off guard to me, and I'll try to plonk her with my sling. Critical
That is a
sling!
A natural 20 sling.
Get slinged, bitch.
Straight in the forehead.
Ugh!
Holy.
Taste magical power sling.
You see some of the substance just splattering against the wall behind her. There's like a banshee screech. A light flickering for a moment in anger, and perhaps even a bit of hesitation and fear here.
That's her. That's just a fist pump, like yes, and then like dives behind the corner.
Open.
I puke. How do I like? Do I just
How
do
do I do
fortitude save?
Yep, fortitude save.
How
Yes,
does a
the
leshy
DC
puke?
that inflicted.
Exactly.
Just like
What?
sap.
Where do you put your
Yeah.
fingers to like puke?
I don't know. Somewhere.
Hmm.
No.
I'll try again. Because what else am I gonna do?
Shooter?
I'm blinded.
Not
Shooter!
I don't think I can physically target her at all when I'm blinded, right?
Well, the
Like-
blinded condition.
She's invisible to you. That's basically she's back to DC 11.
You can't detect anything using vision. If you have a secondary sense, you could use that.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
no.
All right. I cast shield. And,
I mean,
I'm done.
You could attempt to seek using your hearing. However, you would take a -4 penalty to your perception check, because that's what the blinded condition said. And because it's an imprecise sense, it also means you can't really get better than hidden.
Okay,
It
so
would
that's just
allow
too
you
much
to
trouble.
target.
I think I
Yeah.
would just cast shield and someone else can kill her.
All right.
So
Well, you say kill, but she is going to flee.
that's fine.
She will move with a rapid speed. Will she hide first? No, she's gonna move first. Then she will attempt to hide. And then you lose track of her. Do you chase?
That seems unwise.
I don't even know where if she left or not, so I don't have any decision on that. That's up to you guys.
If we could kill her, that would be pretty good.
I would really like to, but
You can go for it. I mean,
I
There's
don't
nothing
I don't
here.
know that that will actually get anywhere.
In that case, combat is over.
The price
The
of one of
library is
those invisibility
once again
wands.
silent.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got a plugin that automatically tells me, hey, you should give them XP, and I will. You did defeat her.
Oh, nice. No more tallying. Oh yeah.
Combat is over. The blindness on Torfin eventually disappearing.
Well, that was frustrating. Good job, though, Rogar, Dancer.
That makes her keep away for a bit.
I doubt it, but yeah, I hope you're right.
I mean, how can they restore themselves? Can they heal? Immune to magic. He shrugs. I don't know.
Oh no, probably just see her in a few days in the most annoying point possible.
I should buy one of those wands.
Yeah, that spell you used, Torfin. I don't know if there's any way of replicating that for those of us who can't use magic, but that was hard. Trying to shoot her without it.
Well, maybe you can buy a potion.
I hope so.
Unless you can cast a spell, I don't think you can put it on someone else.
Mm.
As I'm like puking all over the floor.
Oh no.
I'll keep puking as well.
Yeah, go pat him on the back and get like prickled by
Yeah.
ow.
I
Yeah,
don't think this is happening.
You manage to shake off the nauseating just feeling of nothingness. It's hard to describe, but it sure feels bad.
And remove the blindness as well. It's gone.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Oh, it's 1 minute. Okay.
All right.
Heroism lasts 10. So
Yeah, heroism. So heroic.
that's
All right. Well, with her chased off.
Yep, definitely not Atari. We should make our way to the devil floor.
Yay.
Yeah.
Do we try to enter from the same direction as last time?
It's likely to barricade everything up, as they said above, but we can try.
Yeah, let's try and then see what we face. I mean, if we get to a shut door, we can try a different route.
What was that huge door, wasn't there? Wasn't there a huge door down there?
I don't remember.
Big evil super door.
Something strange with time here. It feels like it's been so long since we were down here, but we were here yesterday. But I should-
What? We still don't know exactly why that devil wants your brother dead.
No, I'd like to know that.
Has your brother made deals with devils?
He. I
I
can't
found
honestly
out
say I wouldn't put him past him. But
he
Oh.
traded something horrible for his skill with smithing. That would
I don't even think
make
so. I don't even think it
irredeemable
was
the
that. It
only
was
good thing about him.
probably just something really inane and stupid. But no.
Do we remember the sum of money the tiefling was promised? It was like thousands of gold.
She did say 5 digits.
So
I
at
wanna
least
believe-
10,000.
At least 10,000 gold.
Yeah.
You
He's waiting for us down there.
what?
That
What?
sounds,
What?
it might have like a family history or something to do with the member of the Rose Guard who was my
I
ancestor.
don't know. I wouldn't put it past him just to.
That scratches his ear. I don't.
Yeah.
As Dancer in all of his assassin guild days, has he ever heard of a contract worth 10,000 gold?
They weren't common, but there was one that perhaps rings a bell, as it was around a similar sum. But that was like an middle-aged couple in Absalom.
Oh. he frowns slightly. Huh. Well. He actually frowns a little bit more, a crease forming between his perfect elven features. Says, I remember the Night Knives receiving a contract, similar sum, targeting some, I think, a middle-aged couple in Absalom. Very odd sum of money for something so mundane, but then again, the Night Knives did operate out of Gauntlet here, we have seen. Maybe there's a connection. Maybe this devil has secretly been hunting certain people for a long time.
Well,
He stole Otari's soul. Maybe there's something that he needs. Maybe it's connected to another member of the Rose Guard.
Can
That
Dancer
couple.
try to rack his brain, try to remember the name of this couple?
Of the hit, yeah.
You could give me an intelligence check.
Ugh. That's
I mean,
not
he
gonna go
wasn't
well.
really involved,
Who does that?
and it was some years ago.
Yeah. That's not gonna go very well, I think.
But it was, that's probably like the most expensive
18.
contract. It's gonna stick in your head.
I mean, what he does remember is that, yeah, they actually seemed fairly mundane. They, as far as he knows, they weren't like a rich couple living in Absalom. They were in fact just visiting.
Very
Yeah,
odd.
totally.
Very strange.
Definitely. If it's just some random couple, you don't offer
No.
10,000 gold unless there's significance that is irreplaceable.
That is the sum of assassinating a ruler, like a king or something. Shakes his head. Very strange.
Which presents an issue if he does need Rajani, might just be walking into that.
As I try, maybe there's some notebooks left on the the gladiatorial level. That's where the old office of the guild master was. Maybe there's some ledgers or something we could try to look up. The name of the hit is noted down there.
That's a good idea. If you at least remember a date range, then we can try and see if there's anything that matches that.
Odds, yes. Let's have a little detour and go down and have a look at that.
Works for me. I'd rather know what we're getting into if we can before that.
What are you looking for specifically?
The old
The contract.
offices of the Night Knives on the, I think it was on the gladiatorial level. Like there was a little office connected to the old guildmaster, and I'm looking. That's supposed to look if there is any ledgers or notes left by her that would detail the hit in Absalom worth that much money, because so unusual, she might have documentation left for it.
Maybe there would be some way to
Uh,
get down to the devil region in that place, since they might have had to go back and forth a lot.
I think we opened that door, right? On that level. That leads out to the swamp. It was like a dock or something. I don't...
It was a big, massive
You did.
door, but yeah, on the west side.
True, that was actually one of the entrances I forgot about. Good point. Yeah, that was one level above the arena,
Right.
where you found that little office. You can go there, investigate. I'm not going to make you load that entire level for that.
Sure.
You do not encounter any hostilities, and digging through the, well, little as there is, really, you're fairly certain that this might have been the place where the Night Knights were founded.
Yeah.
But they likely moved out of there to Absalom later.
Right.
So if you're looking for records, chances are they're in Absalom.
Yeah, he shakes
If
it.
they still exist or even exist at all.
Yeah, it's a dead end. Unfortunate.
Unless we hire a group of adventurers to go.
Yeah, we subcontract this quest.
Yeah. Travel to Absalom, dig up some.
I mean, at some point we'll be so famous adventurers that we'll send we have quest for people, you know.
Yeah.
Rogar needs the holy edelweiss. It grows only on the furthest mountaintops.
I heard you have to win the Ruby Phoenix tournament for that.
Yes. There's one in the prize pool.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, the legend
Now
says.
we have to.
Legend says.
I'll be speaking to monk.
Yes. Drunken style.
Ooh.
Oh, drunken master. I can see Rogue as a drunken master. Devil level it is. I suggest the same route down, but
Yeah. Let's see. If
because
there's
just we
anything
know
we
the
can do.
layout of it from that direction.
Yep. Works for me.
Okay. In that case, let me... activate. Put down your tokens. Right, as you head down the same way you've come. And as you do notice changes. Not like obvious or overbearing ones, but rather the hallway that you've traversed before seems slightly more lit, just by an ambient light, perhaps. The walls are slightly more. Some of the various runes, their descriptions, they're like, this is a cell, sort of text, slightly more lit up, as if the place was almost waking up, perhaps. There's a more palpable feel of the sulfuric influence of hell. Not overbearing, but enough to be noticeable. Like, hey, oh, this is more than last time. You also notice, as you come down here, two things. One, the portcullis is very much down. And two, there's a note attached to it. A fine parchment stapled to it. Has like a nice wax sigil at the bottom. Very, very fine looking.
What does it say?
I put like an icon on the map for you. I'm not sure if you can actually use that.
I don't see anything. I might just be missing it. But
Maybe I haven't actually shown it to you. I like making clickable things, but I'm not sure I know how to do that. How about now?
Oh, there we go. Inferno.
Aha.
I
Does
see
not-
it.
Can't click
nothing
into it,
Nothing
but
happens.
Yeah,
It's
nothing
there,
is
but-
revealed of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, let's see. Maybe.
Maybe we don't
How
speak
about now?
Infernal.
It is, in fact, written in common.
Nope, nothing from me at
No.
least.
I can just paste it in the chat. Then. That's on me for trying to be fancy.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Love
Yeah.
interactable.
It is written in a flowering, almost flowery script. A reddish ink. A wax seal at the bottom depicting something that Amina doesn't recognize, at least. Seems like a house sigil, almost in that vein.
Okay. Can I
Can devils be redeemed?
no.
I mean,
Presumably not.
I've heard at least of one legend of a demon that got
Embodiment
redeemed.
of-
Yeah.
But demons
A
at least have
redeemer?
free will to some degree. Devils are just the embodiment of tyranny and horror. I mean,
I would like to cast detect magic specifically,
horror is
like
subjective,
ignoring everything
you
but
know?
the paper. See if it's
If
like
angels can fall, can devils be redeemed?
A risen devil.
Let's see. It is the 4th level at this point.
yes. Sorry, I'm standing here when I cast it.
Yeah. There is some low-level magic that you can pinpoint, but it seems to just be ambient lighting.
Okay.
You're fairly certain. The letter itself seems utterly mundane. It is fine parchment, likely written with, a quill and ink, and no magic that you can detect.
Also, is any hidden meaning in the message? Is there?
That's a whole other question.
It's a decipher writing check, right, or something. I don't know.
Legal law would be applied to that sort of thing.
Oh.
Alternatively, it would be decipher writing, yes.
Can I use my strange script with it?
What does the text say?
I'll paste it for you. Gives me a bonus if it's a cipher. Otherwise,
Oh, excuse me. 1 second. Where is that? Looking for something in the book that helps me here. There we go. No, that doesn't help me. There we go. That's the rules. Mm. I read the rules for this like so many times. Oh, there we go. Yes. Decipher writing or legal law?
I want decipher writing, and my strange script gives me a +2 circumstance bonus to decipher it.
Okay, once per day you can touch a single text and understand its meaning. If the text is in a code or cipher, you don't automatically understand, but you gain a +2. The meaning of the letter seems to be entirely straightforward, meaning exactly what it says. If there's something you're uncertain about, tell me the specifics, but There's
Uh,
no obvious hidden meaning, whatever that means.
Sure. Well, maybe
You
it's
could,
hidden.
however, still give me a decipher text roll to maybe understand the intent behind it,
Sure.
or the implications.
What's the skill associated with that?
That would be society.
All right. Is it blinds?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there are certainly implications in the note. One of which suggesting that there's, in fact, I mean, you're fairly certain he knows what you're here to do, and if he obviously states that there's a solution that benefits everyone, it doesn't sound like he's super devoted to this whole serving Belcora thing.
Hmm. I mean, the question is, can we even treat with devils? Don't you have like anathemas to deal with, Malachi?
Yeah, but Caden's mostly like, don't disparage alcohol, don't waste it, don't destroy bars, don't enslave anyone.
Right, but you have the good tenants as well, right? Or I guess
Yeah,
whichever.
I do. I try to not let innocents be hurt or hurt innocents on purpose.
I mean,
Like,
well,
I have a bit of
I'm
wiggle
kind of-
room. Caden gets into a lot of fights with a lot of things, so But yeah, ideally, I would want to not help devils do what they want to do.
Dancer points at the note and says,
Yeah, is there really
I-
anything to be gained from this?
I don't think it is a good idea to allow ourselves to be escorted to his office, of what I imagine would be surrounded by all of his devilish minions. If we refuse whatever he has to say, he will have an ample opportunity to kill us.
That was my thought too. It was just leading us right into the trap. The only thing I could see to gain from this is if he hasn't quite paid attention to how many of us there are, and maybe Dancer could sneak around while we take the attention. But I don't think it's worth it.
He can come out of his hidey hole and we could talk to him. But go
Maybe
in there
counter-off.
to be surrounded by everything. Jakes said, that seems... I do not like it.
I didn't see anything to note about being escorted. It just says enter through the main staircase, announce your intent to negotiate to my guards near the barrier to my office. Doesn't
Yeah.
say we're getting escorted there. Just we're walking
I
to
mean,
it.
all of his guards will, of course, surround the office and every exit and probably fill the room.
Sure.
I mean,
make our
Dancer
decision
shrugs. That's what I would do if I was in his stead. Try to lure us in. If the adventurers are foolish enough to fall for it, well, then just get them in a cordon and slaughter them.
Surely he's got limited numbers of devils here, so
He nods, I assume.
we just keep killing whichever ones we meet and find, then we'll run out.
That would be my approach.
I have no objections. We need to get down. Whatever way we do that works for me.
Oh, how do we unportcullis?
Can we unportcullis?
As
It
I
is a
recall, there's a lever. somewhere?
You're not aware of any lever.
Oh, I thought we opened this before that way. Or
It
maybe
was
that's-
open before.
Oh, okay.
Could try a mix of, if there's a lock, then Dancer could try to pick it, and I could try to just lift the gate.
Or we could like knock and have them open it for us, then kill them when they're done.
Oh, they're not going to open this side because they want us to go down the main staircase. If they hear something here, they probably think we're not going to do that.
I mean, that does have a look at this door. This like how there is a way to get it down. Surely there is a way to get it up.
All right, give me a perception check.
Viagra's new slogan.
Got to get down to get up.
Yeah.
My perception checks are not good.
Yeah, you don't see any obvious way to lift it or open it or otherwise.
What is it made of?
It is made out of iron reinforced wood.
Alright.
It is certainly on the older side, but it does look fairly heavy. It would be probably possible to just break through it with brute force, but it would not be quiet and it would take a while.
Have a toolkit with us. We could saw it open, maybe.
I mean,
So
if you had like
iron.
if you had like heavy tools, then yeah, maybe.
Is there something you could do to disconnect the chain? Then we just feed the chain back through here and then reef on that?
No. The mechanism is like inside the wall. That is unlikely to be possible.
Gotcha.
Only had an adamantine weapon.
Hmm.
No one has a cantrip that produces acid or something. You can like slowly acid our way through the thing.
If it's an evil door, I can undead door, but
The
no.
most vile of doors.
Is it sanctified in the holy war?
Heard I can just have investment in the war souls.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then no. I poke it with the rapier, which is
I feel like that's not gonna work. Somehow. Go back, buy like a battle axe from your brother, and just hack through it.
I mean, at this
You
point,
could
just
give
go
me
comp-
a crafting check to perhaps figure out what
Aha.
best to use to break this.
Sure.
Patiently consider.
Dancer is pondering about acid and heavy tools. Acid might certainly work, but you would need quite a lot of it. It would take a long time. Torfin agrees with the acid, but in general, you also know that this stuff has 10 hardness and 40 hit points.
All right.
Make do with that meta information what you will.
And hardness, eh? I could do 10 damage, but yeah, but I can't sneak attack the damn door, so
No.
I can burn it.
yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of hold my hand on it and keep.
Yeah, your
keep
continual
lighting
flame
it.
thing, yeah.
Ignition, yeah. I mean, I do like 5d6. I mean,
I don't suppose you have any magic to suppress sound.
no.
Rogar?
Unfortunately, not that flexible. Although, let me think. Can I use mending to like move? No, I can't. Okay, that only fixes things. No, if we're going through
Dancer,
here,
if
then
you
it would-
don't eat for 3 days, maybe you could slip through the bars.
right. Are we breaking down this door then?
yeah, I mean, start hacking.
So I can
Just
use
bring everybody our way, and that doesn't really defeat the purpose. If we're gonna have
mean,
them all in one place, like
Move
let's just
here and then laser beam for this whole thing. Then
wow.
and a long hallway is good for us, right?
I can use a cantrip. I don't know how much noise that makes, sheep.
You have to clearly intone the spell, so it's basically like loud talking.
So like we're doing now anyway. so
Pretty much, yeah.
so I mean, yeah, sure.
Probably
I'm
more
gonna-
quiet though than hacking at it, I'll say that.
Well, I can use this as a melee spell attack, which is basically just like hitting it or touching it.
Yeah.
So I can just put my hand on it and constantly cycle this.
Yeah, do it.
I don't know how much damage it does. Let's see. I mean, yeah. I mean, I do damage.
Yes, you can break it, and the exact number of rounds you take does not exactly matter.
Yeah.
It will be loud. It will take a while, a minute, 2, 3.
Sure.
But you can break through the portcullis as it eventually crashes down around you.
All right.
Hang on a sec. As we get started with that, I'm like, what if we do that and or
And then go the other way.
then rush the other way? Yeah.
Actually, I have an idea. Do I still have that illusory creature once?
Yeah, we could set up like one of those like little pendulums or something to constantly knock at the door, draw everyone here, and then we assault the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a wand of illusory creature sheep.
I think that'd be much more useful than actually crashing the door.
I like it. I like it.
I will use it and cast it. Hold on. Take it out of the bag of holding first that we have. There we go.
I miss playing smart characters.
No. Use. There we go.
Okay, what's your intent here?
So I'm basically going to like make an image, a large or smaller creature. I mean, just a large Armina, I guess, like as if she was enlarged with the spell. Generates the appropriate sound smells and feels believable to the touch. I mean, basically just an image of them slamming the door, like the slamming down the portcullis.
She's just on an NPC loop. Every once in a while, she looks down the hall. She's like, "I almost got it. Just 1 second."
Yeah. The player party just stands to look at it. How long can I look at this NPC trying to break this door?
Yeah.
It is sustained, and if we're further than 500 feet apart, the spell ends, but that's not that far. Or, I mean, that's not that. Yeah, that should be enough for us to get to the staircase at least.
The idea is that we're going to draw their attention here as if we are breaking down this gate, which we started doing, and now using this to complete the loop, and then we'll go the other way, hopefully drawing some of them off.
Yeah. So we're basically, I cast this as it goes down, and then we kind of just like go the other way down stairs, I guess, maybe, or something.
Okay.
So that they think there's something here.
Okay, whoever of you has the highest deception, give me a deception with a +4.
Probably Dancer?
Dancer?
Sure, I can deceive.
Is it the highest?
This might be hero point worthy.
I have
too.
16.
Wait, we can check this. We can check the party.
Oh, that's
overview.
true. The basic action macros.
Our highest is
If I take
16 plus 16.
Take time to set this up, I can use my patience to make a very convincing.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like we're coming up with a ruse. That sounds like setting it up.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, if I can ruse.
Ruse.
Nope, my rolls are awful.
You have a hero point, right?
Nope. I tried to get rid of a critical fail before.
Well, you have a +4, remember?
25 is still not bad.
I mean, whatever. Doesn't need to be perfect.
It's
Let's go.
That adventurers would do
Well,
this.
you won't know the outcome unless you stick around.
Yep. Nope. We're just gonna try. Just go for it. Yeah. They've all amassed at the other door.
They're like, yeah, no, we know what they're doing.
That's why we assault here now. The double bluff.
Problem is, we don't know that we rolled a 3, so
Yeah.
you know.
I like our plan.
If it's a group check, can I use my hero points to reroll that? If it's representing a thing we're doing together?
You know what? Sure. You know what? No. Dancer have a hero point for this.
Oh,
wait.
Dancer has a hero point.
Yeah, Dancer have a hero point.
Okay.
I want this to succeed.
It's all
I want this to succeed, but I'm not setting that precedent.
Oh, I gave everyone one. That is too many. I'm sorry.
Hooray!
Yay!
Fine, take mine away. It's
I'll
okay.
do it.
All right, a little bit better.
+4, so
Okay,
31.
31.
31.
Pretty good ruse.
You know, You
That's
you
more
feel like it's a convincing ruse, unless you're facing someone particularly cunning, but
Devils aren't.
Devilish Guard's
Ah.
probably not the most.
The devils
Let's
we've seen
go.
so
You know
far are
what?
pretty
If they're
dumb,
particularly
honestly.
cunning, that means they have to be here to see it. So,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
Yeah.
The Seneschal
still-
himself might be particularly cunning, but the normal guards.
Yeah. Yeah, he might.
All right,
Could be.
ruse is
Let's go.
roost.
All right, we cheese it to the other to the
Go, go,
to the
go, go.
other stairway.
I will circle around while sustaining the spell.
All right. You circle around. What's your strategy in descending the large circular staircase?
I will tell you in a second.
Fast but stealthy.
I have
behind.
quiet allies, so I can lead a group effort to try to
Ooh.
sneak the group down.
Would you
When you are avoiding notice, your allies can follow the expert. You and those allies can roll a single stealth check using the lowest modifier instead of rolling separately. You will, however, count as being proficient in this, I believe. That's part of the skill check.
My beautiful -3 will finally come in handy.
Right.
They add their level now as proficiency, and then they get a bonus based on what your proficiency is as well.
So who has the lowest check? Probably Rogar, right?
Yeah, I have plus
I
one.
got -3. It's my own.
Oh, great.
All right. So you roll a stealth check. You will add your level and my expert proficiency to it.
No, just a
Which will
+2.
be
Oh, it's a +2.
+2 if you're expert.
I am expert. Yes.
Yes,
my
it's
level
+2 to player
+2, so +9.
Yep.
But it didn't add the +9.
+9,
Oh, okay.
20,
So
23.
20.
23.
Yeah.
As
I'm
we
gonna go with that.
sneak
That's
down.
way above average.
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Hero point that. What?
Uh, 23. Yeah, the big advantage of the feat is that you only have one chance to roll a nat 1, basically.
Yep.
Less points of failure. It's a
Yep.
good feat if you think about it. All right, you descend the staircase. I'm just gonna. How do I
It's
get
like-
you over there without?
I was probably the
Showing
person
you.
who was gonna fuck up our stealth anyway.
Yeah. But now you
Yeah,
got a
exactly.
really good chance to actually do really well. So.
Huge increase, +9. So
Right, I'm gonna
It's a good feat.
plop you down. You're not where you are on the map. I just don't have enough space. You're still like mostly at the bottom of the spiral staircase here, but not quite.
Ooh, look at it. Ominous red aura.
Yes, here it is particularly pronounced in the large cylindrical shaft that you're descending. And as you are, there's it's pretty quiet. You don't see any activity, although you do hear noises, faint, echoing through the hallways here. From the west, muffled, you hear what sounds like metal hitting metal in a rhythmic pattern.
You don't
Yep.
say.
Uh,
Are there
From-
signs that people? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
From the east, roughly, you hear the sounds of muffled screams of anger every now and then. It is very quiet. You hear like drifting over, and sort of around you, there's a faint buzzing sound. No, not directly around you, like in your presence, sort of near the ceiling of these hallways.
Yeah.
Faint idle buzzing.
You know what these are.
We do.
Don't have a C. Well, I could, but I break it.
So
Are there signs that creatures have gone through these doors over here?
The doors are closed.
They had
They're-
joined? Okay.
I mean, the hallways are fairly clean, so there's like no
Okay.
obvious dust trails.
Okay.
the question now is, we have potentially managed to split them up a bit. Do we start taking out the different groupings?
I was thinking, let's try and lock these.
Oh, you want to lock them? Okay.
Lock them, barricade them, and split them off even further.
Could probably do that for you.
while we're in group stealth position, let's try and CC this a bit. And there's a north. If I remember correctly, there was a north exit.
There's a
or
super
entrance
door
as
over
well.
here. This was like it was a plaque on this door, I think.
Yeah.
That's correct, Sheep. It was one of these doors that we like.
No, they are not named. I can read you the description. The spiral staircase bottoms at a circular chamber's red stone floor. 4 wide passages lead away in opposite directions, 3 of them ending in a door. The west passage features the most impressive of these doors, which are 15 feet high and inscribed with a blazing pentagram. The southwest staircase descends from this room and appears to be choked with boulders, rubble, and dust. That is this one. You would assume the spiral staircase continues, but it's completely caved in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we need to lock the doors here and here.
Yeah.
For that to be a
Locks,
thing.
barricades, whatever we can get away with. Yeah, start as stealthy as possible, since we don't appear to have attracted attention.
I will not move here. Can I see shape
Yes, you can.
for these lights? Perception. Yes. Line.
Yeah, currently I'm still assuming you're sort of still on the staircase, which means you have cover.
Yeah.
There's a bit of railing, like blocking direct line of sight. You don't see the source of the buzzing.
Yeah.
Torfin looks so cute, tucked behind that wall.
No, now that I think about it, I could have just jumped down here from the top floor.
Plop.
I am elite fleshy. I don't take fall damage.
Really?
Yeah, I tuck myself in
Force
my
like
leaves.
leaf.
You just
Just float down.
float back and forth.
No, I don't float down. I land on like my leaves, like just I tuck and roll like an armadillo, and I don't take damage.
It's just a tumbleweed, basically.
Yeah.
Tumble Torfin. Oh, okay. Armina will look to Dancer and point towards the other doors and sort of like, raise the shoulders like, eh?
Well,
Do a
with,
little lockpicking gesture.
yeah, with the bussing, we might get discovered, but I can give it a go.
Is my illusory still up, sheep?
You feel like it is, yeah?
Alright.
Alright, creep over here then. To try to lock.
Gate.
Yes. Almost got it!
Almost got it.
I mean, it does make sounds, so I guess Armina's cursing like a sailor down there. Like,
Yeah, just still a loop.
yeah, I'm just making her say the worst things that she would never ever say
my
in
gosh.
her life.
She's giving
Oh,
Torfin
no.
the dirtiest look.
Yeah.
I respect it, but
Let me tell you about elves.
you dirty bitch.
I'm saying what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, what do you mean?
She's a racist uncle.
This absolute
Looped
slander.
her brother's
on this-
dialogue.
Yeah.
Damn knife ears. Ugh.
Hateful things. They're so bad the devils will pay 25,000 gold to get rid of it.
Like, wow, I need to see this.
All right. Dancer will creep up here and he will try to jam these doors.
All right. Still assuming that you guys are on the stairs, otherwise
Yes,
things might be
yes.
tricky, especially with your light spell still active.
Yeah.
Right now,
Oh,
sort of
I think we would've
acceptable, but
stressed
There,
that.
there is the what's the like what's the ambient light down here? Would we need the light
the
spell?
ambient light is low light.
No, that's fine.
Well, I'm a
I don't
dwarf,
mean
so
Dim.
I could just dismiss it on myself, which I don't think requires any action.
Dismissing requires an action,
But it doesn't
But
like.
but it
No,
is quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Sorry,
cast it on
that's
like
fine.
an object, right? So I'll just put that.
I
object
can't.
on
I can. No, I can attach it to a creature.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Your whole
like- it's
body
like
glows like those
Attach to your head or
cats.
something. You know.
Okay. I would prefer, if possible, if it could be on on an object, because then I can put it away.
Let me see.
You have a torch and a torch sconce in
I
your
do have a
shield.
torch. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
the red
the-
might be
the-
hard.
The torch scones, by the way, might be gone in the remaster.
Yeah.
What?
I'm fairly certain it will be.
The most incredible item.
Wow.
I can't. It has to be attached to a creature,
Okay.
so I don't
got it,
know.
cool. That's okay.
I guess
I
I'll
changed
we'll just get rid of it, and we'll see if the Schrodinger's torch sconce will maybe get me through.
Cancel the helmet instead.
Wow. This I will not stand for this torch erasure.
All right, Dante, you want to try locking these doors?
Yes, please.
They do seem to have locking mechanisms, so give me a thievery.
Can do. 8.
28 sounds like it should be enough. I don't actually know the mechanics behind.
Maybe that's a
Yeah,
DC
no.
I set for the lock if they try to open it. Something I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, we start with the deaths for sneaking
That seems
around.
about right. Sure.
The quick and dirty way
Like
to solve
really
it.
jam it.
Yeah.
They can still smash it open, but you assume it's probably around the same difficulty actually.
Put some of that sap he got from Torfin in there. Like he collected it when Torfin was throwing up on the upper level. And just pour it into the lock.
Fuck,
All right.
What?
Now
No,
north
it's
corridor?
good.
Start as sneaky as possible, and then once they start coming in, I'll help by just like barricading shit.
That, you know, if we get discovered, all hell breaks loose, literally. So at that point,
So, yeah.
just, sneak.
Just trying to CC this as much as possible.
Try to lock these doors then.
All right, I do have to roll another stealth check for you.
Certainly.
Whew, it's a good thing that these guys are oblivious. All right, give me a thievery.
I mean, it's saying the most racist, devil stuff she can say. So
My rolls are so bad. 22.
Sigh, he's looking at Amina. He can't believe.
He hates
His
devils,
brothers will
but this is
stick
just vile, you know?
Yeah, how? I mean,
She's redder than this.
All
room.
right,
oh,
you lock the doors.
All right.
You think you've succeeded.
Let me have a look-see. If...
Yeah, gunk it up again after you're done.
yeah. Or some more that's happening.
I guess while he's doing that the whole time, can I just be continually seeking sheep, or like how does that work?
we're on. guard.
Sure.
Because I want to figure out where these guys are.
The issue with Seek, I believe, is that it is a 30-foot cone. They are not within 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's really short.
Yeah, you don't see any within 30 feet. Actually,
Oh.
it's a 15-foot burst or a 30-foot cone. But you're in a corner. You can do the cone. thing.
Sure, yeah.
The rolls I should have had a +1 to them because I have Atari's tools that I'm using, but for some reason it didn't take that into account. Maybe I need to like have them in my hand for that to work.
So 29 and 23.
Sure.
Yeah, 29.
Are you
23.
tuned to them? Do you need
Yeah.
to tune to them?
No, they're masterwork. I think that's what they were.
Yeah, they're fancy infiltrators tools
Oh, okay.
or picks.
Okay,
Okay, I'll include that.
that death door looks bad. Can I just listen at the northern door here, see if I hear anything?
You can, but I'm gonna give you another stealth check.
Be Rogan.
All right. You can listen. It sounds like that the rhythmic clanging that you're hearing is not, in fact, from fake Amina, but coming from this direction.
Oh. Smith, perhaps? Alright. And he will feet back and very quietly whisper, "Seems that the clanking is from the northern door." He will point. Might be a smith or something in there.
He probably doesn't work while being all armed in armor. So.
And again, he might not actually notice if other fighting breaks out, if he's smithing, the noise.
Might be worth trying to lock that door too. And then we move up.
It's-
As many as we can get away with.
Yeah, many we can get away with.
Dancer, as you're like rushing back to your body, rushing back there, you do hear the buzzing, buzz past you. In fact,
Oh,
Shit.
can I get a roll to see if I can detect?
sure. Give me a perception check.
Damn it! I rolled so
Uh,
bad.
No, you're not certain. Although the location does eventually become fairly obvious, as there's a rattle on the southern doors that you just locked.
Then dart towards that. Because now that needs to die, whatever is there.
3-foot cone. 5, 10, 10, 12, 3. Okay. I step out and seek out there.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
Alright.
reap and seek.
I'm the butcher.
At this point,
again.
we're gonna go into initiative.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
Fair enough.
Figured.
It was this one, right? That's
Yes.
that one. Yes, okay. I mean, it's going the other way, so I got confused. Can I use
Or
my
we
stealth
just-
for initiative? Can I avoid notice here?
Yes, you can use your stealth for initiative.
Oh yeah, it's much higher than my perception, so. Oh, wow.
Perfectly average.
Ah. You guys have way more initiative than I do. What the hell?
Dex, high
Wisdom.
stealth, and then incredible initiative.
Rogar gets sacked first. Do note that you're basically still like here.
Oh, okay.
Same for me, I guess.
And at this point, you
It's
can
just-
descend the stairs.
Okay.
Previously, without cover, it would basically be a guarantee that you're discovered.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if they're rattling, maybe we just take this opportunity to chase it up north and. Or,
Yeah,
or
I
wherever
figure
we wanna
I'll
go.
cast another heroism on Amina
Oh, thank you.
so that she has it. And then I'll move down the stair to, like over here.
Where's our plan? What are we going up or down?
There's a devil here trying to open this
Oh.
door. That devil needs to die.
We gotta kill that one.
No,
but the
the
it's
sound
down.
one.
southern doors.
It's
The other
down
ones.
here.
Oh.
No, we
guys.
already split those ones off. So let's get it. Let's not open the door and kill it. Like let's.
No,
No,
but
but-
he's on our side.
On our side of the door, down south.
Oh, he's on our side of the door.
Because
Okay.
we
The
passed
invisible
Dancer.
fly
Yes.
buzzing devil.
I see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Hellish
yes. We killed that one.
insect chirp thing. So
Should probably murder while it's by itself down there, maybe.
well, that's 3 actions: spell cast and move.
Right, dancer.
Right?
Oh, I would have coated my sword while we were on our way here. By the way.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, Silver Sheen.
Darting out here, seek down south to see if I can spot the damn thing.
All right.
Leave it. Come on, 34. That's pretty damn good. That's a 19.
Yes. Even with the penalty for it being too far away, you do spot it. It will be hidden from you instead.
Then I'm acting before it in the round, I believe.
True.
Then it will be off guard to me, and I will try to hit it with the sling. I can't target it because it's visible, so I don't know if I can roll.
Oh, it's supposed to be visible. There we go.
Alright, see if I can hit it. There's a crit.
That sure is a crit.
38. That's
The-
Nice.
The insect creature explodes.
Daisy just comes darting around the corner, like the sling is just like spinning like a typhoon, and it just lets out the fucking arrow
Yeah,
thing, smashes into the wall.
Oh, look at that! You can ice fire.
Like a whoosh from the rock, and then it splats. But overall, it's actually quite silent.
Oh my
Okay.
god, is the stealth ruse about to work? That never happens.
Let me see. Dart. Seek. Yeah, that was me. Yep.
Dolphin?
Oh, sorry. You just murdered that thing.
Yeah, it's
Right.
super
Yep.
dead.
But there was one more.
We believe so.
Okay. How far? Okay, I guess I can. Here. Guess I will. I don't know how far that is. No, I'll move again. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I will seek down this corridor.
Okay, let's actually do seek properly. Give me a 30-foot cone or a 15-foot burst.
Okay. How do I do that? Phone template.
In the templates, either a 30-foot cone originating from yourself or a 15-foot burst a reasonable distance away.
Like this? Can you see that?
Yes, you just need to point it the right way. I think
What do
you
you mean?
shift mouse wheel to rotate.
Which way am I supposed to be pointing it? I want to be looking
The-
up.
Which way do you want to look?
I don't know. Which way did I hear it from?
The buzzing, it's hard to tell currently.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just look up here.
Cover a corridor each. There we go.
Which is better? I'll look up here.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
All right,
clever.
give me a perception check. It's
All right.
a private one, a secret one.
Yes, secret perception.
You don't see anything that way.
Okay. I'm done.
Amina.
Right, I'll move. I'll take my movement to get to the bottom of the stairs, and I will use the seek action, like so. I want to just confirm that there's not another one that's going to try and get through that door. So I guess I'm here.
All right, give me a perception check.
All right, basic action.
Worth
macros.
noting, it takes one action, so you can also give me multiple.
Okay, cool.
You're fairly certain that there's nothing down there.
Fairly certain. Okay.
Yeah, the buzzing is in the air. You can't quite locate it, but you're fairly certain that it's not coming from that way.
Okay. Well, next most important one is left, but I'm pretty sure someone else will get to that before me, so I will use another movement to make my way to the right corridor.
All right.
That's me.
All right. Without needing much of a perception check, you hear and see the door over here rattling instead.
Yep. Knew it.
Which one? This one?
The one the second one, the dancer locked. Yeah, it's on the
Ah.
left.
Get him.
Get him.
So smart not using the locked one, but this one is also locked. Roga. Medica, you're muted, maybe?
I was, yes. I was just considering where to look. So I don't think there's one down south.
It just tried to rattle the doors to the west.
It's here.
Oh, fair enough. Here and do a seek action.
Yeah, you don't need to give me a cone if you like.
Yeah.
Fairly certain where it is.
Down that direction towards the door.
Yeah.
Perception. Oh,
That's not enough.
maybe I can take a second one since spells
can.
cost 2 actions anyway. Oh, come on.
No.
Oh.
I'll use a hero point to reroll that.
Yeah, you're fairly certain it's in that area, but you
Oh.
you can't quite pinpoint the square. In fact, you
29.
can. It is right there.
Where?
It's still hidden from you, but oh, it's invisible. It's still
Wait.
hidden from you, but you know it's there.
Rich's teeth. All right. Little bastard. All right, that's 3 actions though. Move and 2 seeking actions. This is there.
Down, sir.
Alrighty. We will move. Yeah.
Assuming Rogar can point.
Seek.
Fairly certain that pointing out an enemy, like a specific square, is actually an action that exists. But like saying, "Oh, it's in front of the door," that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Like point and rattling doors should be enough of a.
Oh, it is an action, yeah. Point out.
Yeah.
You would assume if it's rattling the door, it's in front of the door near the handle.
That it would
That
be
would,
right.
that would be
Yeah.
my guess where it is.
Yeah.
It's an action to make them hidden to your allies instead of undetected.
Oh.
But it is auditory, so
Yeah, no. Fuck
Yeah. The free action saying, "Hey, it's over there." I'm assuming you can do sort of hushed. But if an action
Yeah.
specifically says auditory, that will be fairly loud.
25.
Yeah.
It's hidden to you as well. It's right in front of you.
Okay.
It is in fact not 20 foot up. It's like basically on eye level.
Alright, excellent. Then we'll get to business. Ah, darn.
Yeah, that is a fail on the flat check.
Yep.
It's not quite where you expected it.
That's me. Those are my 3 actions.
Dolphin.
I will. Oh, not do a cone. I'm still on that thing. I'll waddle over here. I will also seek. In a cone at that door.
I didn't mean to put on combat music. It's still quiet. I'm just looking for ambient music.
Like,
Give
oh,
me-
shit. The boss is on his way.
Dun,
Give
dun,
me
dun, dun.
this one.
Opens the door to north. Fresh meat.
Yes, it is hidden to you as well. You
Alright,
know it's in that square.
Get it,
I
Torfin!
strike at it with a bow. The
Start its
silver
bandit.
arrow.
Get him. Get him.
No, because that cast is casting,
Oh.
right? I want to just shoot it, so we still are. Do you want me to cast it?
If started span allows you to hit it with no fail, like this chance, right?
Benefits
It's
of
loud.
concealment negation cover. No, it doesn't stop for not hidden. But if it was concealed, then yes.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
hidden. Uh,
Fair enough.
yeah. Sorry, I can already ignore concealment, not hidden. That's too strong.
So the arrowhead's
No.
already been placed over, so no.
I
No,
missed
wait.
both things anyway.
Wait. The flat check should be 5, right? It didn't.
Hidden is 11.
Hidden is
Concealed
11.
is
Concealed
5.
is 5.
Oh, I thought you
Can you hero
succeeded
point
the.
No, I don't got any.
Yeah, to make it hidden from
missed it,
undetected.
Right.
I'm done. I moved. I seeked. I shots, and I missed. So.
I mean, no.
All right, I see what's going on. I'm gonna double move Ah! and make a attack with my silvered blade. Oh, come on! Wait. I would like to hero point the flat check.
Oh,
I guess that's possible. Sure.
come on.
I will roll a d20.
Come on.
Come on! Come on!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Crit!
All right. Give me some damage.
Ah!
Get
Go,
it.
Armida. Let's go! Come on! 22.
22. You slice into it. It like
2 actions.
wobbles in the air for a bit, But it's still alive.
Oh.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Do I have anything I can add onto it? I don't think so. Nope.
Dang.
It knows the jig is up, but it's got nowhere to go. It's gonna attack Armina.
Yeah, fighter,
With
bitch.
its-
Try and fly away. Do it.
its mandibles. No.
No.
Dancer.
No.
No. It's gonna like step over here.
Okay.
Press the attack.
It's like an insectoid, sort of almost wail / screech. Not audible, but rather in your minds, like a whimper, more like.
Oh.
Roga.
Wah.
Oh, I see it.
Wario.
Targeted, I need a flat check, yeah?
Seek it again.
I suppose I could, yeah. Yeah, I got an action for that. See if I can pinpoint exactly where it is.
No, yes.
Oh, good.
If it was hidden, it is now observed.
See it.
And then I will try to blast it with a divine lance. Oh, yes. T for target. Oh, come on.
I'm on.
We'll just re-roll that. Oh,
Oh, no.
Our
Fine,
rolls
sure,
are
yeah,
so
okay.
bad. What the fuck?
a shoot hit the big door with a holy blast of light. But
All right.
no,
The
I
holy
can't do
blast
anything with that.
sizzles against it, but the door is thoroughly unimpressed.
Wham.
I meant to hit the door.
Heresy detected.
It's okay. I
Answer.
just had a little bit to drink.
Deploying deep striking teams. Alright, Dancer will try
But you see,
attempt.
we have gunked up doors.
Yes. He will attempt to seek the creature again.
Oh, come on.
No, does anything happen?
I don't know.
No effect on a crit fail. Nope.
You know, I will try to seek it again.
It's right there. I'm observing it.
Huh? What?
Nani?
Massacre. Alright. 29.
That is enough. Yes.
Okay. Fucking Lord in heaven. Would
Your
be,
point flat check?
would be the
That is a hit.
Yay, damage.
Oh, nice.
10 damage.
Ah.
Smack.
That is enough. Oh, it is not enough.
Oh!
It has
Because
resistance.
your sling is not
No,
silver.
it's not a silver sling.
Silver sling.
No, I haven't dipped. I need little silver bullets. I need coin. I have silver coins. Can I fling coins?
Blink.
Mm, I don't think so.
We will pay
Would get
money for
expensive
these
quickly.
All right, I'm done.
shots. Totally worth it.
I'm done.
The sling bullet bounces off its insectoid hide. It looks very injured. but,
Dwarfen, anything will do it.
What is it to me currently?
to you, it would be hidden,
All right.
I believe.
Yeah, I seeked it. I suck it.
Yeah.
Seeked
Yeah,
it.
if you did it once, then it's hidden.
Alright. Well, we've had people already casting spells, so whatever. I'll cast Sure Strike. Who cares about hidden? And then I'll shoot it with. Oh yeah, sorry, I was targeting it. And I will shoot it and ignore all that hidden stuff. And roll twice. Hit it with the silver sheen arrow.
That is a hit.
And yeah, it's silver, so. Be gone.
Yes. It gets impaled and drops to the ground.
That first one went down so perfectly, and this one just
absolute disaster.
Yeah.
But hopefully that smith is covering some sound. Can only hope.
Is the clanging still coming from the north?
Yeah.
It is not.
Uh,
Actually, sorry, it is.
Yes.
However, there's something else that will happen briefly after Amina's turn,
Okay.
which is that for a moment, the barrier.
Oh.
How do I do that? Basic walls. No, I added a wall. Now I deleted part of a wall. Amazing. The barrier briefly turns transparent. I cannot figure out how to do that. Yes,
The
I
lighting
can.
effect.
Did that work? Yes.
yes.
As two devils sort of peek through it, almost as if bored. They certainly don't look like they are jumping into actions. More like the barrier briefly turns transparent. They look at you, frown.
Oh,
The
shit.
barrier turns back to be opaque.
Well, was Armina supposed to get a turn first before?
I assumed that there wouldn't really be anything to do for you in that turn. You couldn't have hidden from them.
No, she was going to try to see if there was something we could do about this door, just to make sure that the clanging guy didn't come out at some point. So that's what she would have done before that happened.
You can do that now because the encounter is over. And you got some XP.
Hey.
Because basically they checked what was going on, saw that you were killing someone, and were like, oh, all right.
Well, shit, Jig is up.
Damn
I
it.
mean, I guess if there's no rush, Janster could do it instead because it's
Who,
better than
who
me.
know
but-
there was a secret, peek hole through the super door?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it didn't seem like they were aware initially, but made it transparent to check.
That's
After,
Right.
there were sounds and spells hitting the door.
Yeah, a fucking holy blast hitting the other side of the devil.
Answer
door.
shakes his head.
Yeah.
Damn devil magics.
Yeah.
Uh, Sure.
I mean, if they're not coming for us, yeah, you go for. I was just gonna like bend that wheel or whatever so it didn't spin, but
No, I can attempt some blocking.
yeah. Let's make it quick because Jig is up.
Oh, another solid 5.
Oh my god, we just rolled
25 because of the tools.
You are attempting to unlock a
No, we're
unlocked
locked.
door.
We're jamming it.
We're locking
Oh,
it.
you're jamming it.
Yeah, stopping
Alright.
it up.
Sure. It is jammed.
Gunk it up, Torfin Sap.
Yep, Torfin Sap in there.
All right, cool.
What?
Let's get out of here.
You remember you threw up sap on the upper floor? I collected that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very sticky. It's good to jam up the door.
Yeah. We got jamming jam.
Now then,
Keep an eye out for trouble.
up here, I do recall the army was stationed.
Yep, we don't see an army. That's a good sign. Hopefully they're just all
You did kill a
up the side of this door.
whole damn lot of them.
jammed.
Yeah,
Did
up
we? I
there
just remember
you
running.
see. Up there you see behind a shimmering barrier what looks like a sort of mine shaft elevator going down.
Way too low level. He's keeping it locked, no doubt. Right?
Oops, sorry. I am keeping up. Just was writing.
Nothing here, and this way is blocked, which means that the east wing is where we need to go.
Okay. To the east.
So what is that thing in front of us like that? Is it a barrier?
Wait,
It
so-
is a barrier.
I would like to attempt to identify it.
Alright, give me Arcana.
I have a staff of abjuration, which gives me +2 circumstance bonus to identify abjuration magic, which this seems to look like.
Sounds about right, sure.
So I will try to do that. I already have a bonus, so just add +1 to this.
You have no idea. It appears to be some sort of wall of force, perhaps, but the details escape you.
Okay. Oh well,
And also net one.
that's fine.
To the east.
You just brute force these things now. Who cares about rolls? Just do it.
Smash everything.
Kick the doors down.
I will skulk down here quickly and try to jam up these doors down here.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this
You're
door-
very lucky that devils like having locks on all their doors.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
so that was devil's due. Oh, that's a good
We all
roll.
agree then.
So
Yeah.
36.
All right, it is
Okay.
very locked.
All right, excellent. All right, these pairs here and whatever is in the front there is what we have.
Yeah.
I will.
All right, let me describe for a second. While the northern and southern double doors look identical to all the other doors you've seen, the one to the east does not. It appears to be a heavy iron door with a small sliding grate at eye level. You know, very much a prison door, and a heavy one at that. There is a note affixed, basically at eye level, written in small script in 3 different languages. Two of which most of you can read. The third one looks like Infernal. Both in common and undercommon, it says, "Do not disturb if you value your limbs." On occasion, through the door, you can hear a moan of annoyance. Maybe even, something trying to punch the wall.
Let's learn from our mistakes and not open that door.
But what if it's a double bluff situation?
Uh-huh.
It's one of their prisoners.
That might be.
Well, let's find out what's in these other rooms first.
Can I listen to the southern door here?
Sure. Give me a secret perception.
I will listen to the northern door.
Give me a secret perception.
Mhm.
According to the book, I should be rolling those for you, but I'm not.
Oh, that's player's roll.
I will make you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You hear the roll dice. Listening to the southern door, you hear something moving. Something very, very small, however. A bit of a shuffle, and then it's basically silent. To your north, Amina, you hear also occasional shuffling, as if, someone shifting their stance, perhaps. Definitely creature behind. But you're not entirely sure what's going on there. It sounds like someone waiting behind that door. Occasionally, like trying to not freeze in place, getting uncomfortable standing in a certain way.
Armina will mouth ambush.
Mm-hmm. Lock the southern door then, I think.
And then kick the northern one down. Once you're done and we're all in position.
Let's do here. 34. Southern door.
Sure.
And I
It seems like a super
before we
jam
go
situation.
north, that's supposed to creep closer to the eastern door here and have a very careful look at it. Inspect the lock specifically. Is this door locked or is it open?
This door. Give me a perception check.
All right. I'll proceed.
Oops. I didn't mean to open it.
Help!
Don't worry about it. Oddly enough, looking at the door, the lock is broken. It closes, but it doesn't even latch anymore. Like, even pushing at it slightly would open this door.
All right. The answer will then mouth to the others. This one is open.
And there does appear to be like a sliding grate to look inside, to peek inside if you wanted to, and you could. I mean, if anyone can do that silently, it's probably down to.
All right. Should I lock the northern door also before we disturb whatever's in there?
That's just the sliding thing.
As we'll creep
The-
forward.
The sounds from inside, since you entered, basically have slowly subsided.
Yeah, but it
Currently,
has.
there's silence.
Very carefully
What's
opening the
jam?
hatch.
Oh, the spike room.
Yes. With the metal,
Yes.
like, corrugated floor,
Yeah.
you know?
More spikes to come up from
I think that's also
below.
spike floors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Yes. Most
I
certain.
guess that's why the door's see-through, is that things open.
20?
Clearly, it's already open. 25. Nice.
Stealthy.
Main room. Welcome.
You slowly slide open the grate. There's the slightest sound of metal grating on metal, and you think it's fairly quiet. You even think you've succeeded. As you are looking inside, the door's not open. I'm just showing you the inside. The room and the walls and floor of this chamber are completely covered in short spikes. Just long enough to cause discomfort. Not really enough to impale you properly, but it would be, well, literal torture to stay in that room.
Mm.
And inside that room, a enormous, vaguely humanoid creature.
Oh no,
revealed
I
to
know
you.
what that is.
It is a four-armed monstrosity. Where its head should be is a gaping maw of teeth. Currently, it appears to be sitting sort of cross-legged on the spikes, almost not moving as if meditating. As you slide open the grate, however, its maw sort of rotates towards it, as if looking directly at you. It speaks words, however, the language makes no sense to you. However, it sounds very annoyed. It, however, does not immediately launch into action.
We'll close the hatch.
Oh, that seems like a fun thing to let out when we go back to Altari.
Poke it open.
Yep.
Yeah,
Quietly leave the
close
door open,
close the
yeah.
hatch. Close the hatch very slowly, very carefully. Desperately looking around the door if there's any way to barricade it or stop it from being easily opened.
I mean, didn't we already have a door?
You look. Give me a perception check, I guess, or a crafting check, your choice.
Could you imagine if this monster had just never tried to open the door and it was unlocked?
It's just too dumb to even try. I mean, it might be. Who knows? Yeah, perception is better than crafting here, so I'll do that. Okay.
Nice.
You look around desperately. You are certain that there's nothing you can do quickly that would stop a creature of that size.
Right.
If it wanted to leave right now, it could.
Right. So it mustn't know it can, probably. Or it's waiting for
maybe
some
it
sort of
doesn't want to.
signal.
I mean, maybe it's contracted to be stuck in here. I don't know.
True.
Who knows?
All right. As we'll,
Well,
I mean, you could give me a recall knowledge to identify the creature.
no, I
You're
can't.
the only one who saw it.
Well, what skill would that be?
Occultism.
All right. All right, give me.
if you target it and then use recall knowledge, it should just
Oh,
select
really?
the appropriate skill and give Sheep the information.
You have no idea. Like, it's obviously some sort of terrible
He
aberration.
comes back and says, it has 4 arms! 4! And it doesn't have a face, it just has a mouth. It's a mouth face.
A mouth face with 4 arms.
No, it's hideous.
You can hold so many weapons with that. You have sword and shield and a bow and arrow.
Massaging the bridge of his nose a little bit. You have 4
So
whips.
based,
All right, let's. Yeah, 4.
based on
oh
that
my God.
awful description, can I even attempt to make a recall knowledge on that sheep? Would it
Sure. I
help?
mean, it has very distinctive features. I'll give you a
Four-armed.
-1.
Ah, yes, the
Sure.
legend of the 4-armed mouth face.
Take it away from me.
No, you have no idea.
If
Like that's not even. You've rolled a 2. It's not gonna.
the door.
Yeah.
All right, I would like to raise a shield and then open this door.
Yeah,
Stop.
but I want to
Hang on a
hit
little
something. I
bit.
feel like
Yeah.
done
Hang on a
nothing
little
on
bit.
it.
That door is not. It's impossible to lock properly. If that creature gets provoked, it will get out. Nothing can stop it.
Well, we
Oh
keep
no!
them-
Open
we
the
keep
door.
them between it and us.
Put-
Yeah, boot.
put here. I'll go here. Maybe Hermina can step to the right. So the first thing it eats is her. I mean, just saying.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, mhm. I see how it
Boy,
is.
we should destroy it, though, right?
Maybe later.
On the way out, just let it out. Let it see if it goes after.
Let it run free.
Yeah.
If it could go after them, why wouldn't it have by now?
I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe it doesn't know it can leave. Anyway, I want to see what's behind this door.
Deep breath.
You open the door,
Mhm.
and what greets you is a large bony creature.
Oh, hello.
And
Rough
it
Holy shit.
basically sits there and looks at you.
Time to die.
Well, it's seen us, so yeah.
I mean, I assume it's not doing anything right now.
No, it's just sort of looking at you with some curiosity, perhaps. It's like leaning against the wall, against the doors behind it, sort of tilting its head slightly.
Mm-hmm. Or are you one of the prison guards?
It looks back towards Amina from looking behind her. What languages does it speak? It will answer in her mind, saying, "Yes, I got this room. You're not in this room. That's fine."
Oh, gotcha. She says, looks and says, points to her head, like some sort of mental telepathy. I don't know if it can actually speak.
Oh well, that's
Seems fine as long as we don't enter the room.
Maybe they know where Rivian is.
It's true. Yeah, we're here to parlay with Revian. What did the note say? She's like, yeah, we're here to announce ourselves and talk.
Yeah, I'm just like holding the paper behind the door.
Holding up the sides.
You take us to your leader. Very like
Tough.
I'm not good at things that aren't killing things with a sword.
Sort of stares at you and says, "You really assume he would have his office behind one of these doors and not behind the massive door that you've undoubtedly walked past?"
Well, it's kind of closed.
Well, we were sent to talk to his attendants. We thought maybe like a herald situation.
Everyone is dead out here. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how that
Thought it'd be
happened.
Seems sort of rude to just knock on his door. He did leave a note to say like go like talk have my people contact your people and we'll set something up.
Said something. Uh-huh.
Gestures to the note. Maybe someone else should do this.
He like looks at the note, looks back at Amina. "I got this room and ponder life.
Well,
Nothing else."
Are you one of his people?
Is anyone of us really a people?
Oh God, it's a philosopher devil. Oh,
He's been here a while.
Well, That's a great question. I'm gonna take that as a yes. And this instruction says, say, we're to announce ourselves, and then you take us to a meeting point. And
What is
it's
a
on-
room really?
Yeah, a room's just a social construct, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what you want me to do about any of that.
I want you to
You want to
take
go
us
to Arabian?
Yeah,
What's that
Listen.
behind you?
I want to follow the letter of what was written down on this paper.
It's a very devil thing to
I
do.
got this room. This is not the room you seek.
Oh.
Where is the room we seek?
Consider looking at the most ostentatious door in this complex and ponder whether it might reveal the person you seek, because it will.
What's that behind you?
It's worth pondering about that.
He
Then.
sort
That's a pretty ostentatious double door.
Yeah, it's a pretty
sort
grand.
of
door
vaguely
sitting out
turns
there.
around
Yeah.
Treasury, perhaps.
and turns back to you. Those are doors,
What's
but
behind
not
them?
those. Staircase, I think.
Oh.
Oh. Down or up?
He just blew his mind.
They can be both. Oh my god.
What is up and down, really?
His bones are shaking.
Just perspective.
He has no lungs, but he lets out a sigh and says, "It doesn't matter which way they go. They don't go very far."
I see.
Are you permitted to leave this room?
I got this room.
I see.
Do you want to?
How can anyone truly want anything?
Alright.
Well, maybe we've been an interesting distraction to ponder in your time here. Well, I guess there's nothing for
A
it.
little shuffling sound effect.
As it looks towards him, looks to his blade, shrugs. Maybe, but I mean, he's not doing anything.
Well, we've gemmed every other door, so
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Set ourselves up for failure.
Well, talk to you later, I guess.
I hope not.
Yeah, me too. Shuts door.
I'm gonna go over to this spooky door.
We could go to the south here.
Where?
The super
Did you
jammed
break
door.
that door?
No, it's just super jammed.
It's probably gonna be another room with something in it. But yes, go ahead.
I think it's the same thing.
I have
think it's
some
probably-
solving alcohol to get the sap out. It's fine.
I'll go listen at the door. Does it sound like the same shuffling?
You hear nothing.
Oh,
Great.
nothing.
Nothing. I guess I'll try to finagle it open again.
All right. I'm just gonna say that you can, because imagine you roll in that 20 on your jamming and then you can't ever open the door again.
I mean, I have ageless
I'm
patience,
gonna-
so I can just keep rolling, and it takes like a minute. So
A silver salve is gonna run out eventually. Kill some devils.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna unlock these. I am going to look up how like the jamming or locking door
Good word.
probably properly works.
Sure.
This doesn't seem quite right, but we'll go for it for this session.
What about the most deflating way to have a stealth session going? It works so well, and it's just like, yeah, but nobody cares, man.
Yeah,
It's
we've
show,
done
it
so
just-
well, and no one
Yeah.
cares.
No one cares.
You have to go through the door anyway. Sorry.
That said, the scouts did try to go into those two doors, so there's definitely something
never
down
found
there.
out. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, there was a whole army that we haven't seen yet, so
Yeah,
hopefully
shit.
they're just amassed there.
now we're stuck between them and this creature in the spike cell here. That's gonna be good.
That's great.
Ah, no, we got the stairway back up. We're okay.
All right, let's open this door.
Super jam the other one.
You open the
Oh,
door,
what on earth?
revealing
What is this heresy?
Oh no, it's the solar panel generators.
The server room?
No.
Server.
Let
Oh,
me
that's-
describe before
that-
you
That's where all the heat's
before you
coming from.
conjure server rooms. What you're in is a tall chamber reaching a height of 30 feet. Transparent stone makes up the southern wall, which looks into a vast room filled with square, transparent pillars surrounded by a catwalk. A jumble of metal scrap lies against this transparent wall. And in those pillars, you can see the vague shapes of creatures floating, unmoving.
Okay.
Too vague to make out what they are.
You would have to, step into the room, first of all.
I'm going in the room.
Sure. You can get closer, take a peek, and I can
Yeah.
reveal some creatures.
What devilry is this?
Mhm.
Ugh.
Ooh. Cool.
There are 15 in total.
It's the vault.
A bright light shining down into the center of each chamber, with the exception being the pillar to, well, this one, which
Yeah.
appears to be burned and destroyed.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Burned and destroyed. Interesting.
Is this the actual Abomination vault? It's where abominations are kept.
How exactly are these? Are these in stasis? Are these alchemically like sedated? How does this work?
As you
Recall
ponder
knowledge?
that, you hear a voice coming from the ceiling of the room you're currently in, speaking to you in common, saying, "Hey, come in, close the door, please. We you don't want to get noticed, and I don't want to get noticed. I certainly don't want to get noticed talking to you."
Sure. Come in, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Into the soon-to-be gas room.
Yes, it doesn't get close,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
mustard gas is being
Oh
pumped in.
well. It's the worst that could happen.
Sure.
I don't need to breathe. Surely.
I'm fine.
I'm assuming Amina follows.
Yeah. All right.
Close the
Alright.
door. The voice continues. "Oh, good. I think we're good. You didn't get spotted, right? You'll just get tortured. I don't want to get tortured, certainly."
Oh, not to worry. Nothing spotted us that will matter.
Good, good. So you're fighting down here. So you're here to take down Euravian, right? He's nasty, very, very nasty.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
devil, so yes.
We're here to clear the place out. In essence, yes.
Great, wonderful. I'm not going to stand in your way. In fact, I would suggest that you do your thing, and we pretend we never saw one another.
Well, I actually can't see you at all.
Yeah,
so-
maybe you should
Excellent.
reveal
Yes,
yourself.
that's the right attitude. No, no, no. I will not.
But since I can't see you, perhaps you can tell me what you are, so I can immediately forget it.
I mean, all you need to know is that I'm tired of running errands for that arrogant. Oh, I could say so many words, but I'd rather not. Just imagine the most vile insult you can think of in your language and apply that to Euravian. That's my opinion of him. And I'm tired. No, I need to move up in the world, but it's not going to be here.
I don't suppose you could help us take him down.
Not directly.
No, but any information you can give us will help.
I mean, well, what do you want to know? I know a few things.
Well, I do have one question, and he looks down at the burnt out this one. What was in that?
That's a good question. I don't actually know. I know that something went very wrong there, and Eurovin has been trying to get close to all the thingies in the thingies. But there's a flaming ghost down there.
I see.
Looks around. There a flaming ghost down there?
Well, you can't see it. It's a ghost.
But it's flaming.
Sometimes.
Points out to room. Is that the Abomination Vault?
I suppose. I mean, this entire thing is referred to as that.
Yes, but the is this the creature bank? Is this where the monsters are kept?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's more monsters upstairs, but that's
No.
not Eurovin's domain.
Not anymore.
No.
But sure, a few questions. There was a barrier up there north. You don't know what's past that, do you?
Well, that's the downstairs. That's I don't actually know exactly. I just know that people come from down there, and Eurovin got tired of all the people traveling through here and just being a general nuisance, so he blocked it off.
Right. And I presume the only way to get to Erevian is through, well, the door to where all the guys are. He like points out left of the door.
Yes. Well, I suppose, but you'll have a hard time getting through that door. It's indestructible.
Wonderful. So I don't suppose there's any other way through there, is there?
Well, I do know that Euravian didn't want to use his own power to make that door, so he borrowed quite a bit from his lieutenants. And if those lieutenants were to either agree to stop helping Euravian or disappear, then the door would no longer be a problem.
And his lieutenants are.
Well, there's a Sarglagon that was sent downstairs. It's a big, how do you... I'm so used to all the different devils, but you wouldn't be. I suppose it would be equivalent to a large fish.
I see.
As the quartermaster, as Valgender, he is, I think, near the smithy. And of course, there's Barkenbuck the smith. In the room just next to this one, over there. She basically points like north.
Oh, no.
Yagian, the guard, he's technically one of them. I think. I'm not actually sure. And in the room beyond him, there's the Arinia sisters who are trying to. I don't actually know what they're trying. Something with the gate. And then there's that strange fella. Like, people just call him the Motley Man. I don't know what that means.
That's the guy. Yes.
That red pants man.
No, I think it's the guy who cursed the mayor's daughter.
The Lang Man.
Oh.
Oh God, his name.
That's the guy we want to. Yeah.
I can't pronounce that. Yisconkilir?
Isonkilir.
Isonkilir.
It
Does
sure
that
sounds
ring
like
a
him.
bell?
You heard Oriana describe him as the Motley Man too.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Target acquired.
Oh, and while I'm not among the important people you have to deal with, my name is Zach.
Zach?
Zach, yes.
Oh, Zach. Oh, okay. Well.
All right.
Nice to. Well, I can't see you, but nice to talk to you. I guess.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh, dear. +0. Let's do it.
I was really hoping his name was Bill. What would the computer be?
That's a
Such
nat 20.
diplomacy.
All right.
Nice. Such diplomacy.
You do see in the upper right corner of the room a shape appearing. Zach says, "You seem like All right, fellas, and we come to an agreement that neither of us were ever here, all right?
Of course. I don't even know who you are.
Wonderful. Excellent.
Yeah, I don't even know any. I think it's Bill, right?
I mean, I talk to
Sure.
Yeah,
the air all the time. So
I don't know anything. Bill and his prison creatures.
I mean, you seem like all right, fellas. I mean, there's another thing I could do for you, but you probably
Mhm.
don't want to. But it would really help me out, and quite frankly, it would be an excellent start to my career. So if any of you want some devil's luck, I can provide that for you. You just have to sign a thing. I'll walk you through the details and the fine print. Like I'm not trying to surprise you with anything. I need to find someone. You know,
Hmm.
Nim's not gonna get anywhere without making a deal here or there.
Can I
Difficult
do
world.
recall knowledge on devil deals?
I'm not trying to. I will
Sure.
walk you through this contract that I wrote
Trust me.
to show you that there's nothing
Um,
suspicious in it.
What skill would that be, sheep?
Religion.
Oh my, that's not good.
Wow.
All right. You do know that devils are notorious for making deals. There's multiple aspects to it. One is that the benefit is palpable and real. The payment that is agreed upon is usually, well, that is also real, but there's usually a little bit more to it. But if you're a particularly smart mortal, there are devil deals that can be made that benefit you, and if you're aware of the hidden intricacies of the deal, then you can usually work around them. So if you're very smart, that can be beneficial.
Well,
If,
my good
if you're
friend that
not,
I
that can also be very terrible.
yes, well, my good friend that I don't know at all. I can always take a look.
Poor
Oh,
Roger is
wow.
having a stroke.
Yeah. Just trying to let people do their things before.
It's like flutters over,
Before the murder begins.
and in a slight shower of cinders, she produces a parchment, a fairly small one, basically sized for small creatures. And she says,
Tiny
"Oh,
print.
yes, here it is. It is devil's luck. It's excellent. The payment is that after your death, you have to serve me for 100 years. But the benefit would help you against Euravian and everything you try to do in your mortal life, which I sure hope is long and prosperous. There are
Wink,
some hidden things. I don't want to, like, I don't want you to read them and find them and then accuse me of hiding them. But yeah.
Well, don't worry. I can't
be
accuse you of
above
hiding
board
them
with
if
my
you let me
shitty
read them
hidden
beforehand.
clauses.
Because she actually likes you, and because she's desperately trying to be a good imp, wanting to make a deal, she will basically tell you about the entire thing, and I'm just gonna show you.
Sure.
Can I somehow? Why can't I post that into the chat? Hello. It's an item. Oh, it's an item. I will just hand you the contract. How about that?
Sure.
It's an actual thing, apparently. I will put that into your equipment. There you go. She will walk you through the fine print, and as far as you can tell, she's very thorough. Takes a little bit.
Let's see. See.
Care to share with the class?
uh, um. um. Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean,
I mean, the rest of you can basically listen to the explanation. Effectively, what going into a contract with an imp can do for you is that once per day you can roll a saving throw twice and use the higher result.
Oh wow.
The payment is that after you die, your soul must serve the imp for 100 years.
Yikes.
There's a hidden condition that states that the termination of mortal life clause is carefully worded to hasten your demise. You
Yes.
can't use the benefit against a death effect, and if you roll a failure on a saving throw against a death effect, you get a crit failure instead.
Hmm.
However, there's also the termination clause, which means which says that if you critically fail a saving throw against a death effect and don't die from it, the contract becomes unenforceable and is voided. So to get out of the contract, you have to get
Super close to
get
death.
crit failed by a death effect and survive.
We can do that.
Why don't we just kill this thing now? And
But it's been so helpful.
not really.
well,
This is also sort of a meta introduction that devil deals are a palpable mechanical thing that can be made if you're, particularly ambitious.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
you
Rogar
do
doesn't
drive.
hate the slave for being enslaved. He hates the slaver for doing the enslaving. So
Well, you do certainly drive a very good bargain. However, I'm afraid that I'll have to think about it for a bit.
Oh yeah, certainly.
And in
I
fact,
mean-
I've got the details memorized. So you can take this back, and he'll like hand the contract back.
All right. With a flip of her wrist, the contract disintegrates into ash. Yeah, take your time. Although, if you deal with Euravian, then I can finally leave, which I would greatly appreciate. And I won't stick around for too much longer after that, so get it while it's hot.
Indeed, indeed. Well, you've been helpful all along, whoever you are. I don't know where I got that knowledge from, but I think we should go, guys. There's nothing really in here of interest.
On that we can agree.
Did not see anything. Oh, actually, I also need
You're
to
the
go. It's late.
ostentatious door.
Yeah, we need to stop.
I need to go to work.
All right. Yeah, this seems like a good place to stop.
All right. But thanks for the session, guys, and I'll chat to you folks later. Have a nice
Yeah,
day.
good to be
we-
back.
kill
Yeah.
all the devils.
Yes.
There's
Bye-bye.
just smoke coming out of Rogar's
I
ears.
could begin destroying them, but to be fair, the whole redemption feat I have sort of tells me to give creatures a chance.
Always give it a
yeah.
chance.
Listen to what they have to say and then purge them.
Yes.
Yeah.
If,
Oh yes,
you know,
10th Doctor style. Always give a
we
chance.
we
no
gotta
matter who
hope
takes it.
that one of these devils is like, I forsake my horrible nature and wish to sanctify to be a holy creature instead. 'Cause that, that'd be nice, but also nigh impossible. So
Yep. Well, I guess next time we start the murder spree through this place.
yeah. These are all these things. We gotta let them out and kill them, or like what?
I think
Can we
we
just,
just leave them
Hit the
here.
terminate button.
Yeah,
if
we'll
there's like
find a control panel to just flush them.
monsters.
Said about an airlock.
Yeah.
Creatures. I mean, they've got a couple more of these headless monster things.
Yep. They do.
Maybe the one out here escaped.
Maybe. If it's being punished, it's in the naughty chamber.
Before it gets put back in solitary stasis.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. All right. Well, I shall be heading off as well then.
All right.
All right. Thanks for
Thank you
playing.
for the session,
See
Steve.
you next week.
See you next week.
See you
You
next
too.
week.